Alright, it should be live at this moment in time. Watch live. What it do? It's your boy. Okay, bud. See, I say this, but at the same time, Kevin, I knew what was happening. I hate that when I get, you know, sent to prison for some very shady nonsense, and then it turns out I forcibly die by suicide. What's up, Mr. Yeet TV? What's up, Glitch? What's up, Drumstick? How y'all doing? You're more irrelevant than me. I appreciate that, but at the same time, well, okay. I said we can go a little more edgy. Let's not start off with the F-bomb. This is disgusting in my ears. What's disgusting in your ears? Very. Wait, what? Hold up. What is disgusting in your ear? I'm so sorry. Hold up. Let me pull it up. He is right about that. Here, let me turn. If the audio is too loud, okay, the audio should be a bit better now. My apologies. See, okay, so here's the issue. Hello, what's going up, JD? Oh, chewing. Alright. Sorry. I had gum in my mouth. That's my B. I'm so sorry. I spit that out. Okay, yeah. No, see, okay, yeah, John likes to do himself a little voice thing where he, pretends to be a villager doing immoral acts. I find it a tad amusing, but I get that most people don't. So, immoral acts, yeah. Well, see, I don't know if we should say what it means, but it do have a meaning. Here, I gotta go grab more food before we start out. 4 viewers. See, that's my own fault, though, because I didn't advertise the stream. I didn't say I was streaming, and I also haven't posted in a month. So, Drumstick, it's really my fault. What's going up, Broducko? But, yeah. So, okay, I know the title of the stream says absolutely nothing about what we're doing. My plan for today is to build a tower and or decorate a little bit for Christmas. I have never decorated for Christmas in my world before, and I just think it'd be fun to do it. Where is my food at? What'd you just say? Okay, big mean. Hello, bro Daco, enjoy your stay. Yeah, big mean. Were you memeing on me, Kevin? Oh, also, my apologies. I'm joined by Kevin and Dominic. They bullin'. Yeah. So how y'all is? What is up, Drama Alert? No, I was asking y'all how y'all is, but okay. YouTube is broken! No, that was obnoxious. No, but yeah, I think there's Lamau me saying build a pineapple. I don't know if I did this on stream or not. Fareed and I, was it Fareed? Somebody and I built this giant cheese that I would like to show off. You got my name right. I'm glad because I normally don't. We built this block of cheese. I don't think Fareed's even watching, but we built a block of cheese. Because for those of y'all who don't know, Fareed does not like cheese. And so, you know what? We're doing everything we can to implement cheese in my world while we still can. When can you open the server? I don't know that I'm going to open it just because the past at least 3 times I have done that, I got griefed, and it was not fun. Also, we have, yeah, it was not a cash money time. We did build this. I believe we started on one of the streams. If not, I built part of a tower, but I don't really feel like finishing that right now. I would rather just start another one. But if you would like to see, we can go inside, and I'll show you all the view from the tippy top. Because we cleared out a lot of this area in the past couple streams out by the Gladiator Arena. Oh boy, this is taking forever. The tippy toppy. We cleared out a lot of this area in the past couple streams, and so now we just have open area to where we can build. Oh boy, even I'm getting dizzy from this, so I'm so sorry. So it gives you a great view of the gladiator arena, and I forgot we put the letter E. What's a great? Okay, that's great. Then place a sign that says not to be put on pizza. I do have signs on me, so I can go do that actually. Oh yeah, pineapple does not belong on pizza. When I took public speaking last I guess the semester before last, because this past semester's over. When I took it last time around, my first presentation I did for the class was why pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. And then my professor was like, I don't agree with you, but I will allow it. This does not belong on pizza. Whoops. No, and you know something else? I'm just putting this out there. She was a Cubs fan. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I don't know which is worse. I don't know which is worse. The cheese revolution. You right, Drumstick. You right. I'm one of the only people who got your name right. See, I was about to call you like Braden there for a second because I can't read. But you know what? It is what it do. I wish I was as delicious as you all. Oh, dedicated. Oh, you said dedicated. And I read that as delicious because I'm an idiot. Hey, PlayStation has better now. I did see that. Yeah, people have been asking me if I have PlayStation. I still don't have a PlayStation, but you know what? If I did... Actually, yeah, y'all should be able to join, though, even though I don't have one. It'd be like that sometimes. Speaking of which, Billip was trying to get himself a PlayStation now that his Xbox broke. Also, could we get some Fs in the chat? My boy Philip, who he's been in a couple streams. His Xbox broke in part because he has left it on for the past like 2 weeks straight, and now the fan won't turn on. So that's big sad. What is Cubs? The Cubs are a baseball team in the Major League Baseball. So where should we build this? They are they play baseball technically. If that's what we can call it. Look, they come out in a uniform and they throw a ball around and they call it baseball for a couple hours. And then they go home and everybody says, "Good game, good game, good game." When they're playing the Cardinals, that is. That's how it be. I mean, they had a good run the past couple of years, so how am I going to make this tower? You know. I mean, better than some teams do. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Okay. So, I don't know why I started building it like this, but we're gonna do the rule of 4. Actually, no, I don't like 4. And I don't know that I like stone. Let's change some of this to stone brick. Cause we are not degenerates. We're gonna give it our all. Your dislike ratio, man? Do I have dislikes? I don't even see. My apologies. It's 4-1. That's a big yikes. Yeah. No, 4-1 likes to dis. See, yeah, we got the yeah. Oh, I mean, it's not see, this is your time to learn it though, because the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs are coming to England next year to play a series in England. So, what's your excuse now, Boomer? I'm playing. Okay, Boom. No, I've had some people unironically call me okay, Boomer, because I'm not like 12, you know? Okay. No, Why is it every time I talk to Kevin, it feels like, almost like those, I don't want to say just Fox News, but like CNN does this too, where like they're like, and now we send it to like, you know, Douglas for his interpretation of the news today. And he's like, well, to be frank with you, I think all of this is a bunch of, you know, nonsense. And then he just keeps going and going, and we're like, okay, thank you, Kevin, thank you. Alright, cut his mic. How many megabytes is your world? My sounds like something a boomer would say. My world is like, I think 480 megabytes at this point. It's pretty dummy thick. What game are you playing, Dominic? Ooh, fancy. Call me boomer one more time and I'll come and colonize your Uzi or fly or whatever, mate. You hear me? How we doing, Epic Gamer moment? I am playing solo for now. I might let a couple people join later. I don't know. See, I say that, but at the same time, every time I've let people on, not every time, but like the past 3 times in a row that I've let people on, some people just decided to grief me. And like, you know, when y'all say, don't worry, I'm not gonna grief, I appreciate you saying that, but like, that is exactly what the people who have griefed me have said. So, like, you know, it doesn't necessarily help. I usually try and let some people on that I've, you know, let on before that have not griefed me. But you know, it's a little rough when people come on and grief. Dawn said, I'm already subbed. I appreciate that, Dawn. That's very kind of you. Okay. No, I was, there's someone called, y'all probably don't know him, but, if you can't tell from my past, like, month of uploads that I've had, I very much so enjoyed Pokemon, and I was watching a lot of A-Drive, and, look, I normally enjoy watching the dude, but during this stream, it was, like, sponsored by G Fuel, and he had an entire table of G Fuel behind him. And then every 2 seconds, it was like, somebody asked about, you know, like 1,000 messages are going by in the chat or whatever. And he's like, oh, what's my favorite flavor of G Fuel? It's this. Oh, how do I make G Fuel? I make it like this. How do I do? It's like, shut up about G Fuel. Oh, buddy. But okay. I do not have, I don't know, maybe that works. I don't got G Fuel. I've never even had G Fuel, so G Fuel, if you're watching, hit me up. They have millions of people watching in the they have a ton of people watching recently. It is an incredible. I know. Raid Shadow Legends. Sorry, Raid Shadow. No, it's Raid. R-A-I-D. Raid. Oh, you're making competitor? You gonna sponsor me? You gonna sponsor me? Well, well. Well, well. Is college hard, buddy? Buddy. See, normally I would say, okay, it's a bit of give and take. Kevin, I'm sorry that, you know, you do not have the experience yet. You have real life experience, so you can give that. But, like, Dominic is, yeah. Kevin, is life hard? Does life get better once you're out of the school system? Adjust, what's going on? See, I feel like if you went, you know what I find odd though? You know what some of the people with like the highest job satisfaction are? Like septic tank cleaners. That's like, I know that's like r/oddly specific, but like, It's like, cause I remember when they had a dude from like the trade school come to our school one time during like one of the career day things, and he was like, "How many of y'all want to be a plumber?" And like one dude raised his hand. He's like, "That man will always have a job." I'm like, that's a good point. I don't want to be a plumber still, but you know what? You've got me intrigued. Cause he's right. It's like, you know. Anyway, that's not answering the question that was asked. College. See, I'm gonna say this. I can't really explain. I tried to explain it a little bit in my community post. No, I didn't. I barely talked about it in my community post. I have not posted a quick minute mostly because of college. However, I don't want to be. I hate it when people are like, "Oh, I didn't have time to do this." You have time to do anything you want. It's how you spend the time you have. You don't have time to do everything you want, but you have time to do anything you want. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Oh, heck. Hold up. They cannot hear you right now. Desktop audio. Let's turn that up. Okay. Okay, my apologies, everyone. I've been talking to Dominic and Kevin. I don't think they... That's my B. That's my B.
I just gave them such great wisdom, and they're gonna miss out on it.
Dominic just gave y'all, like, the understanding of a lifetime. I'll try and recap what Dominic said. That is my apologies. He's been talking this entire time, and y'all could not hear him. Basically, what he said was that... Alex, no, this is not that website. This is not that website. This is YouTube. You're the only one who liked this video. There's a few likes on the video, I think. Hi, Adjust, enjoy your stay. You won't remember me, Adjust. I feel like I do. The basic premise of what Dominic said was, like I said, you make time for the things you want to do, and you have time for whatever you want to do. So it's like, in my case in particular, which is why I brought this up, I had time. I would say I had time to either do decently well in organic chemistry or make YouTube videos. And to be honest, I didn't do that well in organic. I got a B in Orgo. Orgo is very difficult. That's probably the biggest reason that I haven't... Ooh, that voice crack. That's probably the biggest reason that I haven't been posting. But...
Can they hear me or can they not?
They should be able to now, because I'm an idiot who had it, like, very quiet for a while. But, I had time to do organic chemistry or YouTube videos, is the basic premise. Sorry, I was reading the chat there, that's why I went quiet. And, like, organic chemistry, and Fareed isn't here for this, but I'll try and see if we can get Fareed to explain a little bit of this too. We would have homework assignments where it was like 90 questions that we would have to do. It was wild the amount of work we had to do. Mind you, like 90 questions, each question takes like 5 minutes to answer. It was so much work. And so at that time I could have probably made YouTube videos, but I just didn't. I didn't want to spend my time doing that. And then the free time that I did have, I spent playing the games that I wanted to play rather than like streaming them and stuff like that.
For advice for everybody watching this, look, your career, your life, nobody else is going to do that. Nobody else is going to put in the effort more than you. You make that choice.
Oh, absolutely.
You're the one who makes that choice. You gotta act on it. If that means coming into work or just doing something early in the morning or late at night, then do it. Do it if it progresses in your career. Do it.
The only way you're gonna stand out is doing things other people won't.
Yeah.
Or doing them extremely better than others.
Yeah.
Yeah, or volunteering first. That really puts you on the spot. Unfortunately, not many people see that way.
Yeah, and there is a little level of politics to everything. We ain't gonna front on that. You know, if you know people, that gets you places quicker. So meet people, I suppose. But like for real though, the biggest reason I haven't been on is because I've been doing organic chemistry, and a B I'm pretty happy with because the class average for most of our stuff was like 50 or lower. No, there was one where it was like 60 something. But most of them, they were very low averages for most of the things. So to get a B, I was very proud of. And I was putting in the work for that. And, you know, when I was Pokemon, I really wanted to play, but I held off a bit so that I could make sure that I made some videos for y'all. But, like, you know, time gets away from you. And I had plans for stuff I wanted to do, but it didn't pan out. It didn't always pan out. And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let school take over. So that might answer your question of is college hard. I would say if it's in comparison to high school, I hated high school. I hated high school. And so ooh, did someone just subscribe? Thank you, Dewey Gilman, for the subscription.
High school is one, stupid. One, socially. Two, kind of politically, if you are political. Sometimes the teachers in your history class or law and government are really biased, or they're not teaching you the full picture. Teachers will sit up
That
there
only
and
gets
yell.
worse in college with teacher bias.
Oh, it will. It does.
I do
It
feel
really
like you
does.
get better at noticing it, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, high school, at least for me, and Dominic, I think you might have had a similar thing. It was like, the amount of work I had to do is harder than I have to do in college. Homework-wise, for the most part.
The way
it's like,
the way I
it was
would
nonsense.
best summarize it is like the amount of work you have in high school, right? Though its difficulty is less in college, just the sheer amount means it's a greater time commitment. But when you do have tests in college and exams and anything that you need to prepare for substantially, not only are those things harder than what you've been exposed to in high school, but they're far fewer in number. And so they are weighing way more against your grade or for your grade, depending on how you do. And so you have to give an enormous amount of time towards them. So for instance, I had 5 final exams this past week. One on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday. In anticipation for all of those, I started studying for them 3 weeks in advance, and you know, even a little bit during Thanksgiving break. And I probably, all said and done, probably studied a total of, I would say 200 or so hours, 200, 220, some number like that. And that's to the point where I feel, you know, like I'm adequately prepared. Yeah, I would say I felt adequately prepared around the 180 mark, and I still studied even more to make sure I have that much, you know, more leeway. And so it's just things in college require a ton more effort, but they're far fewer in number, so it gives you more time to work on them. But if you do badly on them, that's pretty much your grade. You have one bad grade, and that pretty much removes the option of getting an A for the entire rest of the class.
And I will say, oh, my B, you can go.
Yeah, and to add something else, say you're doing a job that requires a lot of manual labor, or just getting up early in the morning in general, and you're kind of like looking forward how to progress your career. I'm in the military, I'm in the Navy, I love it, but the thing is that they excruciate in the military is that nobody else is going to give a shit about your career except for you, and that goes for everything, but nobody's going to hold your hand. So coming to work on early, it's volunteering first really puts you on the spotlight and really helps you out. Or, for example, this morning, going in today for training, you know, it was my day off. Nobody asked me to come in, but nobody else was going to give me that training except if I went in there and asked for it. So that's the other thing. You got to be hungry. You got to be the one asking. You got to be up people. I don't want to say that word, but you just gotta be up to people, keep on asking them and bothering them, because nobody else is going to do it. You have to be the one to ask them to give you that training or whatever you need. You have to be the one that applies yourself, and that's the biggest thing that's kind of That's one of the biggest things that's wrong with society today. Nobody applies themselves anymore. They expect somebody else to do it for them, when in reality, everybody you see that's higher up or just successful, they applied themselves. They pushed themselves. They came in early, they stayed late at night, or they just put in the extra mile.
I will say, there's also something to be said, and I didn't really learn this until college. I feel like high school did a horrible job of teaching you of, like...
Oh, it did. It did.
Oh, no,
There's
I
no
was saying...
denying that.
I was gonna say, it did a horrible job of teaching you, like, at least our high school, perfection is not a real thing for the most part. Like, the thing I've realized in college is most people are not the top of their class. And it's like, in high school, it was always like, at least I always felt like you were being compared of, like, where you sit within your class. You're being compared how well you're doing with this or that. In college, it's like, how well do you do? How well, like, it's you versus yourself. Whereas in high school,
Yeah.
it very much so felt like a rat race. Like, and I know it gets that way in the actual business world, too. But, like, in college, it's like, how well can you do? You know, if you can't, because I'm doing pre-med. Pre-med's a tough thing to get into, and a lot of people realize pretty early on, oh, I can't do pre-med, but it's like, I feel like we were never told that in high school. It was always like, you know, compared to other people, and, you know, you're gonna do what you can do, but, like, you never really accept, I don't want to say failure, but it's like, accepting failure is not a bad thing either. It's like being realistic about yourself. I'm not the top of all my classes. I'm near the top in most of my classes. But I will never be, you know, the valedictorian. I will never be the best. I don't have a perfect 4.0. I feel like that's something you never really get in high school. You know, it's always like, oh, you can always do better and all this. You can do better, but it's like, do as good as you can do. Like, if you're going for a degree where you only need C's, sure, try hard, but it's like, there's other things you can do.
Yeah.
Like, and that goes back to, like, you know, you're gonna go as far as you let yourself. So if you let yourself slack off, yeah, you're gonna do pretty poorly. But
Yeah, but also don't burn yourself out. Know your limit. If you've been kind of pushing
That's
yourself for the past couple of days, you need to realize what's your limit. Because there's been times where I've been told you're Joe Navy, you know, you apply yourself all the time, but you get tired. Nobody's Superman. No, that's just a fiction reality, you know. You need to know your limit. You need to know when you need to go to sleep or when you need to go home in general. Just stop.
And I also learned about this thing called a mood. And I'd call that a mood right there. If I'm sorry, that was stupid.
I would say for college,
Budget,
another big difference I've noticed compared to professors and regular teachers in high school is that fundamentally your teachers in high school are designed to teach you a certain material. Professors, their main thing they're trying to do is conduct research and, you know, write publications, and that's not necessarily their main goal. It's just a means to them doing their main goal, which is conducting research. So I would say that expect definitely a lot less hand-holding. Expect professors to be kind of not, you know, easily compromisable in the way they teach, and they're altogether, I think, worse empathizers with their students.
I just got a question. Is it kind of like no fraternization with the professors?
Well, no.
No, I was gonna say that because there's also an aspect of, like, they're not gonna hold your hand as much, but they can literally become your friends.
Oh yeah, like I would say the biggest determinant, 50% or more of your grade in a class is determined by the personal relationship you have with the professor. Whether they like you and just the way the professor is. So whether the professor's an asshole or not.
See, I kind of disagree with that. It should be your work alone, or, you know, how you project yourself in the classroom if you're coming in late or stuff like that.
It does depend on the
Regardless
class, because, like, math class, they can't really screw you over, but, like, I think the classes Dominic's taking, most certainly they can.
Well, I would say, like, if that's, you know, if that's something what you want it to be, I mean, that's one thing, but it's just matter-of-factly not. I think that at the end of the day, if you have, like, a personal relationship with a professor, it's going to be way more beneficial than if you just ace the class. Because then you're gonna have to be using letters of recommendation. You want, connections. I would say having a favorable interaction with your professors will, professors talk to one another. They'll talk about, hey, this student is this. Hey, this student is this. Let's give them this opportunity. Or they'll be more, respectful towards you. I think if you can do that, you cover about 50% of what your grade is going to be in a class. If you have a good relationship with the professor and just the way the professor is, that will decide what, a decent portion of where your grade comes from. So I would definitely recommend before every class, you need to speak with as many when you're enrolling, speak to as many people that have taken that class and ask them about the teachers, ask them if they have prior notes, ask them if they have old test scores. And really, you're not really, I would say, I'm not saying you're not learning what you're doing, but you're trying to just prepare for that teacher's style of teaching.
Rate My Professor is a beautiful website.
Yeah, and that too. So you're really wanting to just play your cards right.
Yeah.
If you do that, you'll do well.
So I hope that answered your question. Alex said, "Wait, I'm stupid." Alex, don't say that. You are not stupid.
Yeah, don't call yourself stupid.
Tadpole, Drumstick, you didn't need to make fun of my voice crack. Rude. What are my favorite games?
I'll be back, guys.
Ooh, alright, I'll see you. Yeah. My favorite games, I would say, obviously, Pokemon is a huge one for me. Minecraft, too. Pretty much the games I've played on my channel are my favorite. I've also been playing a lot of GTA recently.
Oh, I'm playing those games that you find on the, the hentai website.
Okay, but what happened to I gotta go? I'll be right back. You did not need to say that, Kevin.
Well, I was kind of putting my boots on while I was listening. I was like, it's just one final joke I can crack.
Oh, also, for those of y'all watching, I get the feeling, so, I don't want to say I'm, like, cowtailing or whatever, but, for most of my time on YouTube, I have been trying to be much more family-friendly than I actually, okay, quite a few of y'all have joined me in parties and stuff and said I'm a very different person than I appear on YouTube. I don't want to call it, like, a facade or anything. I try to be my PC self on YouTube. So, more recently, because Kappa's coming and all that, I don't want them to think, because I really don't try and make videos for, like, kids or anything, and looking at my analytics, most of my viewers are, like, between, like, 14 and 20, not kids, so...
14 and 20.
Actually, no, the greatest is between 18 and 25, but either way, if it sounds like I'm being a bit more harsh, my apologies, and if I let a couple swear words go, that is how I am more so in real life.
You double down. You double down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go sicko mode. Like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on. I appreciate that, Don. Get him #1 trending. #1 trending with 10 views. I would love that. 100 million
say one more
subs.
naughty word. Susan,
PewDiePie,
CEO,
sit down.
YouTube's gonna bust
Oh yeah?
your window.
Oh yeah?
Demonetized.
Oh yeah? Hey Susan. Heck.
I mean, she is.
Who wants a recap? PN chat law. No pineapple on pizza. If you do, you get a timeout. Oh yeah? Drumstick, time me out. Pineapple on pizza. I know it's disgusting. I'm not even gonna say that. Okay, we know we all are 12, so please don't stop talking about college. See, but that's the thing. Most people aren't.
Fortnite. Alright, I'm getting...
Hey, what's up, Aubrey? How you doing? Pineapple's bad on pizza. If you disagree with me, I'm deleting your kneecaps. Glad we're on the same page, Drumstick. Yeah, don't be talking about pineapple on pizza. It's nasty. I like how we're all doing a random conversation while Tended is just doing a whole gameplay behind it. See, yeah, because we were having a conversation. I was forgetting to read the chat. My apple juice. Yes, I subscribed. Thank you so much, Arthur. I appreciate that. I believe I saw you in one of the streams, or I saw it when I was opening up Streamlabs. I appreciate that. No mentioning Fortnite or perm ban from chat. Stop me. Fortnite. I will say, I have not had fun with Fortnite in a while, but I like the lightsabers. That's cool. I don't want to hear about the stupid Kappa. See, but that's the thing. I want to talk about Kappa because, like, you know, it might affect me. Look, I don't care if I get demonetized. I care about getting the what's it called? That fine. If I get demonetized, so be it. But I do not want to, you know, I don't want them coming after me for like $48,000. Because that's not going to be fun. So if they demonetize me, that's whatever. Just, please, no. See, I subscribed. I can't believe someone mentioned pineapple pizza. It's disgusting. See, but Aubrey, I mentioned it before because the first presentation I ever did in my public speaking class, I did about why pineapple does not belong on pizza. And that led down a rabbit hole. It truly did. But that's how it be sometimes. And it really do be like that sometimes. Also, for those of y'all, if you are only just coming, what we're doing right now, or what I'm doing right now, is I'm making another tower that's going to be overlooking the baseball stadium. And it's going to be real coolio. And now I have to find this witch and kill her. Yeah! Well, that wasn't fun. Let's fly back up here, where we can be safey boy. I don't want to get hurt. How do you transfer a world to the PS4? I have no idea. See, I've heard, and I've seen some people talk about the fact that you can now play Bedrock Edition on PS4. I do not have a PS4, so I cannot really attest to that. No. No. Oh, never mind. I was hearing that through the voice thing. I thought another one was coming after me. So I have no idea how you could transfer a world. So my apologies. Arthur, don't push me to time you out. Hey, Drumstick, he's just asking a question. Oh, no, that first message, fair enough. My favorite pizza? My favorite pizza would probably be, like, bacon or a meat lovers of some kind. See, I've been trying not to eat so much stuff like that. I'm very proud of myself. Because we had my roommate Ashton got us to go to the gym this past semester. And so, you know, we've been being healthy boys for the past semester. And I didn't get, because we have a Pizza Hut on our campus, or like I guess a Pizza Hut like Express. But we have it on our campus, and I used to get it like once a week. I did not get it once this semester. And I'm big proud of myself for that. I did get I think I got Chick-fil-A twice, because they have that on our campus too.
I'll tell you one thing.
Tell me one thing.
If you spend money at Chick-fil-A to get like a chicken sandwich and like drink and a fries, it's probably gonna cost you like $6, something like that, $7.
Yeah.
You can make, and you can buy all the materials to cook as long as you have a place to cook and the tools necessary and the ingredients. Buy all the ingredients, you could feed yourself for 2 days on $6. Learn how to cook, it'll save you a shitload of money.
Sorry, I had to sneeze there. No, see, I live in a dorm. We do not have that.
You have a kitchen, certainly.
I do not, no. At the end of our hall, we have a microwave. That's it.
You have no stove top, no cooking equipment.
You get those at the upperclassmen dorms. You don't get them at the underclassmen. My room is a closet. Like, it is probably like 15 feet, no, maybe, yeah, probably 15 feet long, maybe like 8-10 feet wide. It's small, it's very small. I don't know what that is in centimeters, sorry boys.
I only use freedom units.
Make a football stadium? Ooh, I might look into making an Arrowhead stadium. That'd be pretty cool. And they just have people scream. See, I like the Chiefs. I cannot stand when they do. Oh! Wait, but when you say football, are you talking like soccer football? Your live chat at the side of the screen ain't working. See, I understand it doesn't work because in Streamlabs, I'm just lazy. That's what it comes down to. In Streamlabs, in order to do that, I have to start the stream and then spend like 5 minutes figuring out how to get that back into it. And I would rather just start. The subscriber counter and like the super chat and all that stays the same anyway. So I don't really have to bother with it. And also, in watching some of the live streams, the chat just doesn't look that good. Oh, that's part of the issue. Why am I using this one? Nah, this is the screen I need to be using. See, okay, my apologies. It has been like over a month since I streamed, and I forgot how to stream. Thank you for calling attention to the fact that I'm using the wrong layout for that, because I made that layout, and let's be honest, it looks like I made it on MS Paint, because I pretty much did. And so, yeah, thank you for calling me out for that. I just need to change that. I'm not going to stand for a timeout. Please don't even try. Yeah, Arthur, or Drumstick, don't time him out. Whoa, Aubrey, we don't mean using the H word. My brother likes pineapple on pizza. Yeah, he is kind of weird for that. See, Alex, when you said, did you say, no, American football? Okay, that's what I thought. That's a lot of damage. If you want to say pineapple pizza, say P asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. All that down to P asterisk, 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 asterisk. I can't say that. Tadpole, it's 4 days till Christmas. I know, Aubrey, I'm excited. I'm very excited. See, I don't know what I want for Christmas. I really don't. Because this past year, the things I really wanted for Christmas were Pokemon, and then I wanted to get an Elgato. I now have both of those things. In part because of YouTube. And so, you know, I don't know what I want. I really don't. But, we got my brother a very cool gift. I'm not going to say... He doesn't watch my videos. But in case for some reason he decided to peruse, I'm not going to say what we got him. But it's a very cool gift. It has a game on it that... oh, crap. I may have just leaked it a little bit. It may or may not allow you to play games on it. And it has a game I think is very, very cool. We also got him something for his PC. We got him some cool stuff. I'm very excited for Christmas. Aubrey, I appreciate you asking. Are you excited for Christmas? You like no, Alex, if you're gonna say the P word, you gotta blur it out, remember? People are just weird with the timeout laws. Yeah, Drumstick goes a little liberally with his timeouts. Arthur, I'm a dictator. I do what I want. Drumstick is our dictator. I feel like Drumstick's gained power. I don't have power over him at this point, I guess. But I can say stuff and he can't stop me. Bro, it's like the different branches of government, you know? He the judicial system, but he can't really hit me. Even though he should be able to hit me, but whatever. Oof, oh, I'm Asian, you're back. I know you got timed out before. Mr. Asian, if you say that, just be aware that, Drumstick may be trying to time you out for that nonsense. So try not to say the PP word. Or the PP words, you know what I'm saying? Gotta put the asterisk in. Or if you want to be cash money with it and put like the $ and the like the ampersand and the hashtag mark and all that, you could, or the pound sign for boomers like me. Take away moderator status from Drumstick. In my opinion, he's just being disrespectful. See, Drumstick, if you just chill it, we're gonna be fine. If you just start banning people for saying weird stuff, I might have to yoink that back from you. So, don't abuse it any more than you already have, Drumstick. I don't want a lot for Christmas. I do like that song. I know a lot of people hate it, and especially people who say like they work retail and all that, really don't like the song. I love the song, and I love me some Christmas music. And I've been listening to it regularly. Actually, we went to IKEA yesterday, and they were playing Christmas music and Post Malone. I thought it was a very
strange combo.
Yeah, I was gonna say a very eclectic group of songs that they had going for them. Also, IKEA is a labyrinth, and it was very difficult to find my way out of that place. Cause you can't go through IKEA without going through IKEA, you know? If you've ever been there, it's not like a Target or a Walmart or wherever where you can just walk wherever you want to go. This is like, there's arrows on the floor. You have to go throughout the entire store. Like, imagine going through like Target or Walmart, except you had to go through every single aisle. It takes forever to get through that place, even if you're like running. It's wild. I felt trapped at times, but then we ate and I got meatballs, and you know, life was good again. I also got chocolate, so all in all, a pretty good experience. Dominic, have you been to the IKEA yet?
I have not. I just got back in town.
Well, I thought, when did they build the IKEA? I know it was like, no, it's been a couple years, because I remember someone we went to high school with telling me he would go to IKEA fairly regularly.
Well, I have not been.
It's an experience. You might want to bring You know when they go for, like, rescue missions, how they'll, like, you know, attach a string to the outside so that they can get out? You might want to do that.
Yeah, because once you start the path, you can't get off the path.
You can't get... I mean, there are a couple of shortcuts, but you have to know about them. It was so... Okay. We took one of the shortcuts. You only know about the shortcut because it says it on a sign somewhere. But it has... You know those doors where they have at stores? Like the swivel doors that, like, only the employees ever go through?
Yeah.
You had to go through one of those to take it. But it was, like, all the other employee doors, you had to, like, I don't know, have a key and push a button or something. So I'm like, that's sneaky. You made it look just like the other ones so people didn't know how to get out. And then we walked around to one of the floors. We come downstairs, and we're just stuck. Because I'm telling you, this was, like, we went through the first part. We went upstairs. We come back down the stairs. Not the same stairs, I guess, which I did not realize. And we were in a spot we had already been. And I'm like, how did we get here? How are we stuck? It was a terrifying experience at times. It's a weird place to be. Yeah. But at least they were playing Christmas music and Posty. So, you know what, it made me chill. It was not the worst experience. Also, the place smells pretty good. They have candles in different places, and because they have food, it all smells like food. It's an alright place to be. It just, you know, threw me off. Hey, no tattletaling. He's doing it again. What do you mean, Arthur? I didn't mean to sound disrespectful, Arthur. Yeah, see, Drumstick's apologizing. Y'all good. They were joking. Except you did. See, Drumstick, did you actually time him out for saying something? Or was he memeing around and you timed him out? Because if he was memeing and you timed him out, you gotta apologize for that. Because that's how it be sometimes. Shoot, I need to get more, Do I have enough wood to finish this is the question. I do not. Let me go grab some more wood. We also, I felt like a big boy. Not a big boy. But you know, we were thinking of going to Ted Drew's, but I decided, you know what? No. I'm not going to go to Ted Drew. You know, I had to hold myself. Gotta watch that girlish figure, you know what I'm saying, Dominic?
I guess so.
I want to try and show up on, what's that called? Bench Mob? That thing on Snapchat? I love watching that because it's people... First of all, if you're, like, under the age of 14, you should not be doing heavy weights. And they have this, like, 5-year-old who's power cleaning, and I'm like, what are you doing? That's not good for kids to do. And then they have these guys going in there to do bench, where, like, their entire back comes off of the bench, and I'm like, that's not good either. And then people are like, that's the form you should be doing. And then another person, you know, it's like, I won state in Oregon, this is the form I use. Well, I won state in Pennsylvania, and you shouldn't be doing that form. I just love that thing. Hey, Garrett, what's poppin'? How you doing? Shout out to Garrett. Garrett's been, for those of y'all who knew me in high school, I started Positive Vibes, which is just a horrible chat where I send out these, like, I call them Positive Vibes, but it's basically like a paragraph of anti-communist propaganda type stuff. And I started a chat where we did that, and Garrett has since taken the torch, and he started making Positive Vibes as well. Now, Garrett, I would appreciate if I got a little more recognition that I started the vibes, because he's saying, you know, now I'm doing the vibes here. He started a Snapchat group for the, or Snapchat story thing for the Positive Vibes. Also, we have a subreddit for the Positive Vibes, which I think is hilarious, because our subreddit was meant to be a meme, and now we have people coming on, like, actually posting positivity stuff. I just find it hilarious, because it's like you know, the first year of that subreddit is like me posting a picture of the Long Island Medium, because, you know, I love the Long Island Medium. She's wonderful. But it was like posts like that, and now you have people coming on there. It's just like, you know, day 13 of positivity, you know, stay strong and all that. And then we have people like Ty coming on. Not Ty Likes Food, but my boy Ty, who's like, okay, boomer. It's a very fun chat. If y'all, or a very fun subreddit. If y'all want to check it out, it's r/positivity101. It's a beautiful place to be. If your name is Arthur, you get permabanned. Aubrey, we can't be saying that. We cannot be banning everyone. Rude. Y'all need to stop being mean to Arthur. Arthur's trying his best. It's me, Kai. How you doing? How you doing? He's straight being disrespectful. Drumstick, stop being disrespectful. Hey, Dominic, can you not play that into the mic, please?
I just turned it down.
Dominic,
Alright, I literally just turned
Dominic,
it down.
I might have to fight you if this keeps up. Dominic, why don't you hop on Minecraft? Because these hands is ready to eat for everyone.
About to get off. I have work at.
Oh,
I gotta
very
leave
well.
at 5 now.
That's a power move right there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you still have never had a job.
You know what? YouTube is a job. I have
Please stop.
I
Please
have
stop.
done a Boy Scout thing that I'm currently doing. That it may not pay, but you know what? Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
Look, if he ever finds out about our rule, we need to erase the evidence. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What was that rule, Drumstick? Ban everyone. You are not banning everyone. Should we use communism as our new rules, Drumstick? The stream is off schedule. Oh, yeah. No, that's because I have to put in a certain amount of, like, latency. Because it can't be, like, perfectly what I say to, you know, goes out to the entire internet. There has to be some latency to it, so that's why there's a tad bit of lag to it. Hey, link my Snapchat into the subreddit. Actually, Garrett, Garrett, you have access to the subreddit. You can just make a post about it if you want. Yeah, also, I'm the owner of the subreddit r/positivity101, so if y'all wanna hit it up, we having fun over there. Not really, we just have a couple of people who are posting actual positivity stuff, mixed with some of us commenting just stupid stuff on it. Maybe I'll make a post there at some point, but I don't know. I love live chat drama. Yeah, can y'all stop being dramatic, please? Arthur, I'm sorry that they're being obnoxious at times. Hello, Mr. Beats. That's an interesting name. Hey, man, how you doing, Jack? See, Jack, I appreciate the comments you've been leaving on the, because I made a community post yesterday kind of explaining, where I've been and why I haven't been making videos. It's also mostly been because I've been playing, because I have been on break since, like, last Thursday. It's mostly been because, you know, I'm playing games that, I don't know if y'all would want to see them. Because I've been playing a lot of GTA. If y'all want me to make a video on GTA, I could do that. But usually when I make a video that is not Minecraft, people get a little upsetty.
Spaghetti.
Bitch, you know my parents, they have Reddit blocked on your phone. Okay, Garrett, I did not know your parents. See, okay, Garrett, your dad's pretty chill. And your dad memes. So I assumed he would be pretty chill and would allow you to, have the Reddit. Also, I didn't know that they knew about the Reddit, so my apple juice. But also, you could just get, I don't know, there's probably ways you could get around the parental locks on your phone, Garrett. I'm not advocating for going around parental locks, though, if your parents are mad at you and don't want you to do something, though. That's all I gotta say about that. Tended she's left you. Wait, what? Aubrey has left. See, okay. Aubrey is the only one who has said that she is my wife or whatever. She also has clearly said that she has a boyfriend before. So, like, I'm not sure what y'all are on. Also, I have never met her. So, you know, I don't know how you can be cheating on someone you've never met and who you're not dating, especially when you're already dating someone else.
It happens.
It happens sometimes, you know.
It happens.
Bro, sometimes you come back and your Minecraft bed is empty and you just gotta sit there and think about what life happened. That's a baby zombie. Can we hit it? It's a dead rat on a cracker. Let's poke. Okay. My aim is that of Legolas. I'm beautiful. I can hit it. Okay, Justin. What are you doing, buddy? Or just Birdie? Bad. You're in timeout, just Birdie. I would like to apologize for everybody who had to see the disgustingness that was that. Yo, what just happened? I hope my internet did not just cut out there for a second. Oh, y'all, bro. I'm sorry, Aubrey. I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring that up. The tower at the arena is looking nice. See, the tower over there. I don't even remember if I did this on stream. My apologies. I made this one with Ben, aka Jew Boy. Mind you, he wants us to call him that. Which also, y'all can wish him a happy Hanukkah. He's not here, but I'll tell him you wished him a happy Hanukkah. But I started this with him, and I think it looks pretty dapper. Goodbye, creeper. Ooh, he took a fall. And this is how ours is looking. It's a pretty small tower. And to be honest, it looks a little too close to that one, but I just want to get it tall enough to where, you know, I want to have some towers that are overlooking some of the stuff we already have. Perhaps make like a second little tadpolea type place over here. Use my diplomatic powers to remove your military power within live Chatia. Wait, you got a girlfriend? No, I do not have a girlfriend. I was saying Aubrey was implying that she was my wife, even though we have never met. That's all I gotta say. Aubrey, you can believe whatever you want to believe, but no, I do not. I do not have a missus at this time. Alright, we're gonna light some of this up though, because I don't want another experience like I had with that witch. Let's keep booling this up. I probably ought to put one here as well. Holy crap, Grant, you're back. I am back. And better than it. See, I never, like... I do feel kind of bad because I have a different YouTube account that I, like, watch YouTube on. That I've had for years. And so I forgot to sign back in to my main one. And so I felt bad when I came back and there were a bunch of comments. So if you notice that I recently responded to a ton of comments... that would be why. And then I also made the community post where I, like, barely explained why I was gone. Because I think I explained it here better. The basic rundown, if you weren't here earlier, is that school is just tough. You know, organic chemistry is tough. And I say organic chemistry. I have a bunch of other classes, too. And, like, you know, I wouldn't say most of them were hard. Like, I took history. History was not hard. Like, it was a general education history class. It's just I had to write a paper just about every week for it, and so while it wasn't hard, it was just time consuming. I also did finish that class with 111%. That was a fun. Dominic, have you had a class yet where they just gave out like a stupid amount of extra credit?
Yeah, I had one this semester like that.
It was beautiful. If you missed less than 3 days of the class, you got 200 extra credit points out of like 1,800.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, like it literally boosted you a letter grade if you just showed up. Which I mean, but that's even better than participation points, because participation points get factored in. These were just extra points you got, and I was very appreciative, because it meant that I technically didn't have to take the final to keep an A. But then I got over 100 on the final and finished with like 111. No, that's the fun thing. I got like 100 and, I think I got like 100 and, what'd I get? 108 on the, final. And it brought my grade down. Because I was at like 112. I thought that was pretty funny. Y'all didn't realize... Oh, Arthur, I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, okay, guys, can we please just stop saying stuff at Arthur? If he wants to make comments, he wants to say stuff, he can say, you know, whatever he wants. Within reason, obviously, but it's like... Arthur has not been warranting some of the comments that he's getting. So let's chill out. Arthur's just trying to live his best life. And Arthur, I'm very sorry to hear about what happened. You don't know what's happening? Yeah, guys, you don't need to... Guys, okay, can we please stop saying stuff to Arthur like that?
I think we should continue to do that.
Yo, Dominic, are you reading what's going on in the chat right now?
No, I'm not. Would you like to?
I'm not gonna read it out loud because it's, you know, that's his story. That's for him to tell. But
is he crying?
He's had a rough go with things.
Is he crying?
I don't know. He is saying stuff.
Tell him
in
not
the
to
chat.
cry.
Wow, you really gonna tell someone not to cry?
Don't cry.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
All right, I think I'm gonna add maybe like 2 more stories to this building, and then we're gonna post through with some glass. Cause this is like well, how tall is this? Y equals 93. This is, we'll go up to at least 100 then. Cause it has to be over like 92, I think, for it to be considered a tower. At least by my standards. And my standards are not really standard, let's be honest. Other than it has to be taller than like a certain thing. No pineapple pizza, that is true. She did say the words. She did say the words. I guess no people joining today. Yeah, I mean, this is something that I mentioned at the beginning as well. I've had some people join that, like, I like to let some people join within reason, but the past 3 times in a row I have let people join, I got griefed. And sometimes it's just light stuff where they just trash my chests, and I have to run around the entire world to try and find where my stuff is. Other times it's like they busted down. I have a little, it's not a memorial, but it's kind of like a statue kind of thing that I set up in my castle with a bunch of my armor. They just tore it down and just threw stuff everywhere. And they stole some of the armor that because I had a bunch of armor and stuff on armor stands. It's like my best armor, my best tools, my best everything. I have just sitting there. They just took it. Some of it they took, some of it they threw other places. In my chest room, somebody opened up the little spot that I have lava in. Which, in their defense, I guess I was kind of asking for that by having lava as a decoration piece. But, like, things like that just... And I know, you know, if I invite 5 people on, 4 of them are not going to grief me. But it's the fact that it's, like, you know, 1 in 5. That's a lot of people that are trying to grief. So, my apologies if I don't let people on. Oh yes, I am building a skyscraper. Here, let me fly around and I'll show y'all. So we started building this skyscraper with Jewboy. I don't remember if it was the last stream or if I did this off camera. But we started building that one. I'm going to try and finish that with Jewboy if I can because he was helping with that. Now we are building this little one right here, which is oddly similar to that one. Just overlooking the baseball stadium. Just because I like having towers over it and I think it's cool. Not for, man, I'm sick of it. You've been bullied your whole life. Arthur, I'm very sorry. And I'm very sorry that things have happened to you. And I'm sorry that people are saying stuff to you. But, like, we're going to let it go. And we're not going to say stuff. I think they were all just saying stuff in good fun. Nobody was trying to make fun of you, Arthur. We're just trying to have a good time. Don't you dare say pineapple pizza. I will say, though. See, I said I like bacon and stuff. I have heard of anchovies on pizza. I don't know what anchovies taste like. But is anchovy on pizza any good? 1, 2, 3. There we go. That is the right height. Dominic, have you ever had anchovies on pizza?
Like
it's a
red
fish.
prosciutto.
I don't know what prosciutto is.
Yeah, prosciutto's like
that's a type of cheese.
Spicy, pretty. No, it's like the very small little pieces of meat.
Oh,
it's like, if
I
you
know
imagine
what that is.
that
Yeah.
texture and just a salty fish, that's what anchovies are.
That doesn't sound that. Is it like a fishy taste or just salty?
More salty and it's kind of just a dense fish.
Cause if it's fishy, I don't think I would enjoy that. I can do salty. Bad. See, I also like usually when they put bacon on pizza. If you get it from Emo's, they put whole strips of bacon on it. It's good. I enjoy Emo's. Yeah. Also, emos is a St. Louis thing, but they're thin crust, like St. Louis style, which I think is just thin crust and then cut into like instead of slices, you cut it in squares, and it looks, you know, it looks a little different, but trust me, it is wonderful. Grant, will you be using my idea about the storyline? See, okay. This story, I thought I had said something about it. Also, my apologies if you said anything else. I don't check Instagram that frequently. And I haven't checked it since I woke up today. But, I don't know. So, for those of y'all wondering, our boy Flash Iron, who I believe also goes by Queasy, I think that's the same person, has asked if I want to do like a storyline. I'm terrible at writing for the world, I should say, like write you know, like a script into a storyline. First of all, when I write scripts, there are exactly 2 videos that I think turned out well with a script, and those are the John Wick video and my PewDiePie video. I think those are the only ones that I enjoyed that I actually wrote a script for. For the most part, they just turn out cringy. And so I don't think I would be good at doing a storyline. I would if you think you could pull it off, you do you. I just don't think for me that would work out very well. But I enjoy emo. No, emos is spelled IMOs. I should clarify that.
Imposter.
If you want to look it up, IMOs, it's the square beyond compare. Is some good pizza. Is some bomb pizza. If you ever coming through St. Louis, get some emos. Now people say, like my roommate, first of all, Fareed and Ashton, they do not like emos. They make fun of emos constantly. Ashton has a fair point that I just don't agree with. Emos, because it's like thin crust, it's not very filling. Like emos is one of those things you could probably eat like a whole pizza and still have room for dessert. Whereas like if you ate a whole Domino's or like Papa John's pizza, you know, that's all you eating. With emos, you could eat the whole pizza, and you'd still have room. Because it's thin crust, and it's like, it's not super big.
Alright, I'm back.
And it's still the price of, we're talking about emos pizza right now. It's not super
Emos
big.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like their pizza, I just didn't really like how it was in those, like, fucking square bites.
I enjoy that. I like that,
like
because,
it.
like, you know, then you don't have to deal with the crust, really.
Going to school out of state, it's tough not being around it.
Also, everybody out there... See, that's the thing. We're close enough to St. Louis that people don't disrespect on St. Louis too much. Fareed and Ashton constantly disrespect on St. Louis. Like, they said, Ted Drews is mediocre, and I'm like, when did you have Ted Drews? And it's basically like, oh, I bought it from, like, Deerbergs or whatever. And it's like, well, yeah, because you didn't get the real thing. Also, if I didn't mention this, Ted Drews is a place that makes frozen custard. It is incredible. It's very good. And it's, you know, it's a St. Louis cuisine. It's wonderful. But it's like, if you have to go there, I would say it's like, you know, if you had like Baskin Robbins or whatever. Baskin Robbins doesn't even compare either because it mostly tastes the same. When you get it like fresh from there, or if you get it in, if you buy it from the store, it's nowhere near the same. Like they just don't compare. Because when you get it from a store, it's just kind of chalky. It doesn't turn out, it's not like normal ice cream. It's just, it hits different. You know what I'm saying? It hits different. So if you ever going through St. Louis, get you some emos, maybe get you some Pasta House, and get you some Ted Drews. It's wonderful. And then go watch a baseball game at Busch Stadium.
Or a hockey game.
Or a hockey game. Yeah, if hockey's going, go to the Enterprise Center. St. Louis is just a wonderful place to be. Anchovies on pizza is disgusting. I've never tried it. That's all I'm saying. Check. I don't even have my phone on right now. Ooh, speaking of which, Ashton just sent a message to our group chat. What did he say? What? Ashton said to our chat, motherfuckers want toast till they bread come knock on the door and say crust. What does that even mean? Ashton says some wild stuff. Did you see my most recent IG post? You'll love it, Grant. Oh, I did not, Garrett. That's what you're saying to check. Let me go check Instagram and see what the post was. And I would show y'all, but I ain't trying to dox Garrett. You know what I'm saying? Garrett, unless you wanna do that. Wait, did I see it? Hold up. Let's check. Let's check Garrett's thing. Oh, that okay. I think you put that on your Snapchat too. I think it's the one you're talking about. Thin crust is also gross. Nah, thin crust is good. Well, see, that's the thing about emos though. Because it's so thin, it's like there basically isn't a crust. You know? People say, oh, it's like cardboard, but it's like there isn't really crust. I'm not a fan of the crust. So the fact that I can get the minimal amount of crust, unless it's like the cheesy crust, but that just ain't good for you. So I like it when it's like a minimal crust. And that's what thin crusts do. Because, you know, I don't disrespect on the thick crust. It has its place. But the thin crust just gets you so much cheese and the sauce. And you can get lost in the sauce. Let me tell you what. That's just the emo's way. That's how it goes. Emo's the square beyond compare. Cirrus said, how do you get rid of the top part of the window on PC that has X and minimize the window? Let me show you. Because I had that issue when I was trying it the first time. If you go to the video settings, you just have to hit full screen, and that goes away. It's pretty simple. It took me way too long to figure that out, and I figured it out, like, right before I started one of my streams, and I felt like an idiot. Because there were quite a few videos that I was recording that had that on it. Oh, also, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet. I am home for winter break at this point, so if my audio sounds different, I hope it sounds better than when I was at school. But yeah, that's why it sounds different. I saw that you were on, so I wanted to see if you were streaming, and you are. I am, in fact. Oh, Drone Napper, what's up? Drone Napper, I think you've sent me. I feel bad because the past few days when I've just been playing GTA, I get messages from people, and I usually like to respond to the messages, but like, you know, when I'm driving away from the cops, it's hard to check the messages. So if you have messaged me recently and I haven't messaged you back, my apple juice. My apologies.
Just like Michael Brown was right before he was shot in the back.
Who?
I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. I got one.
Alright. You have a Gucci
Alright,
one,
same
Dominic. When are you
You
gonna be
say
back
as well,
online
right?
tonight at all?
I suspect so. It depends how long this party's gonna go. I have to do. They could be assholes and take till like 11 or midnight, or I could be done at like 9:30 or so. So we'll see.
Well, hopefully we see you on later tonight.
All right. See you
If
guys.
not, you have a Gucci one.
Gucci, what
Oh, also, happy solstice, everybody. It was the
Happy
winter solstice.
Yeah, huh.
And also, people always say, like... See, that's what I don't get. I don't get why the solstice changes, because I'd always heard that it's the... Well, it also doesn't make sense. First of all, this is the shortest day of the year. But then people say, like, oh, it differs because of the leap years and stuff like that. We made up the leap years. Just because of how we set our dates and all that. So, I will continue to believe that the 21st is the solstice. So, if y'all trying to talk to Avatar Roku, you're gonna have to hurry up, cause time's running out. That's an Avatar: The Last Airbender meme. If you haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, check it out. It's wonderful.
Don't watch it.
That thick. Do you not enjoy Avatar?
Oh, are you talking about the movie or TV show?
No, not the
Just-
movie. Not the movie.
Oh, okay, good.
The movie
good.
is
Yeah,
trash.
TV show and the books. TV show and the books, definitely. I recommend both.
I haven't read the books. I have seen though. Apparently they explain more of
The lore. That's what
yeah,
the
they
books
explain
are.
more of the
Yeah,
background in it.
Yeah. But the TV show is just fantastic. It's actually beautiful. And yeah, it is slightly anime, I guess you could say that, but it's not cringe anime.
See, I don't know. I kind of draw a line because it's made by Americans,
Mm-hmm.
which is like an arbitrary line. Also, it's mainstream, so I think that's different. I swear, I'm not a weeaboo. I swear.
When I mentioned that I've seen Spirited Away, and my neighbor told her, I swear I'm not a weeb. I'm not a weeb.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Drone Napper, I have seen I had Drone Napper. Were you the one asking to play GTA with me? Because I thought I saw one of your messages that said that, and if I didn't respond, that's just me being a cotton-headed ninny muggin. I'm sorry about that. Also, if you don't get that reference, go watch Elf. My apple juice. See, I say my apple juice. You can think. What?
Every dad has shown their kid Elf, in every single person.
Actually, my mom showed me Elf. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, what I was gonna say is that everybody have seen Elf.
See, but no, I call people a cotton-headed. That could have been deadly if I did not have these wings. I call people a cotton-headed ninny mug, and they're like, "What does that even mean?" I'm like, "You didn't have a childhood." Oh, I fell off again. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, but my apple juice I stole from Fareed. That's what he says instead of saying my, because you know Ashton says my apologies, which I kind of picked up, and I say I'm sorry or my B, which is a fun one. That's a fun story. Fareed really enjoys. I've mentioned it before that we do research. Well, the first time we met the professor that we're doing research with, she was in a meeting, which I did not realize, and I came in and it's like, hey, can I and, you know, I saw someone else and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, am I interrupting? And she's like, yeah, you kind of are. And I'm like, oh, my B, and I just walked out.
So yeah, get the hell out, you stupid kid.
Well, yeah, but it's like, you know,
you're already paying us $1,000 for tuition. You can't dare bother me.
She was talking to somebody already. I was interrupting, so I said my B, and they're like, oh, he said my B. You stupid.
My B?
Yeah, you know, like my bad.
You said my B, and not really my bad.
I did say my B. I said, oh, I'm sorry, my B.
How informal can you get?
Hey, we just chilling, you know? At least I apologized. Other people would have just walked out. I was, you know, I was trying to be formal, but also, like, my version of formal. So that's a fun one. You know, like, some of the first words I ever spoke.
Did you tip your fedora?
Did you pull out your katana and...
Did you tip your fedora and say, my B, m'lady?
My B, m'lady. Hey, I was trying to be an r/nice guy. You know what? I was trying to be nice. Excuse me. And Grant, have I watched... Oh, see you, Garrett. Have a Gucci one. Have I seen Joker? I have not, and...
You what?
I have not seen Joker.
Go see Joker. Go
well,
see
okay,
Joker.
is it out? See, if it comes to, like, Netflix or something, I'll watch it.
Oh, no, it's been out for 3 months, and it's still going out strong at the theaters.
It's not in theaters, is it?
It is in theaters. It's just such a good movie.
Bet, I'm looking this up. Isn't it called just The Joker 2019?
Yeah, it's just called Joker. If it still don't come up, look up Joaquin Phoenix.
Joker, and then we're gonna look up the theater near me and see if it's still in theaters.
It's still in theaters near me.
It came out in October. How would it still be out now?
Because it's such a good movie. And you got all
Find
these, like,
Showtime. Yeah, there aren't any Showtimes available. It's not still out.
Well, probably because it's late at night now, or at least afternoon.
No. I'm saying, look, cause I'm going to like Fandango where you can find all the Showtimes. Oh, here, let me pull up the chat again. Where you can find like all the Showtimes for it. It do not be showing any of them. Like, it won't even let me pick a date. So I'm just gonna have to wait until it, you know, it comes out online. Dude, I also haven't seen, which is even funnier because we had the movie in our room. I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse either.
Into the Spider-Verse?
Spider-Man
movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not into Spider-Man.
Apparently,
So,
it was really good. I just haven't seen it yet.
And, see, with me, when it comes to like Marvel or DC movies, I'm not really into superheroes because to me, military, it's kind of like my superhero, or police officers. But Joker is my kind of thing, the movie itself, because it doesn't have any weird special effects. I mean, yeah, there's a little CGI, but that's like the buildings in the background, because they were trying to, you have to like look up what the director was talking about, because he was trying to want to build this claustrophobic city around Arthur. but there's no like Batman. There's no, well, there is, but there's no Batmobile or weird
It seems
flying
very
cape
different
or...
from most of the
Yeah, it's
movies.
realistic, I guess you could say. It's actually relatable. And I believe everybody, I mean everyone, can relate to at least one of the scenarios that Arthur's in. For me, I guess it could be that when Arthur meets his father. Father? Damn, that voice crack. That
Boy,
would be
I've been
kinda
voice cracking all day. Don't even.
Oh, I know. Uh, yeah. Well, I was drinking some water and yeah, I just kind of choked on it. But
Getting choked up over Joker.
well, no,
Sheds a
no.
single
Anyway,
tear. He's like, I'm sorry. I just get a little emotional about this.
no. Well, it's just such a fine movie. And the thing is, the media hates it, and the media was
Oh
going
yeah, the media
crazy about
hates
it,
it.
saying, "Oh God, there's going to be an incel shooting." We all remember the other movie, how he said he was the Joker. The thing was, that was a huge lie. He never said he was the Joker, and it was never confirmed that he ever did say he was the Joker, the shooter.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
It
all
was
right.
back when the Dark. It was back when
Oh,
the
the
Dark Knight movie came
Aurora
out.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with the purple dyed hair, and it's like, oh, he's trying to go for the Joker
Oh,
look.
Aubrey gotta
He
head out.
thinks
Have a
he's-
Gucci one, Aubrey.
Yeah.
I haven't checked the chat in a quick minute. Let me stop. Okay, I gotta shoot this thing out of the sky first. Come here. Come here. I gotta hit this thing. Wow, I cannot hit this. There we go. Channelondia. Hey, Dan, what's happening? Hi, can I play with you? I'm not letting people on right now, I don't think, because the past few times I've done that, I always get griefed. But ye, Spider-Verse is on Netflix. I have heard that. See, I did watch the other night. I was watching with Philip. We watched A Quiet Place. I have my opinions about A Quiet Place. Everybody said like, oh, it was absolutely incredible. It was great. There are some major plot holes I noticed, such as
Yes,
like.
there is.
I see. Okay, if you want to watch A Quiet Place and you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds before I start to spoil it. So like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna talk about A Quiet Place. It made 0 sense why that guy had to die. He could have he was holding an axe in the last scene. John Krasinski's character is like holding an axe. And it makes no sense because he starts screaming to save it. His kids are getting, they're in a truck and the car's getting attacked, or the truck's getting attacked by this, like, the monster. And he just starts screaming so that the thing comes and attacks him instead.
He could have done so many other things. He could have thrown the axe or something. They would all gone for it. He would have at least like a good 10-second head start. He could have done something. Instead, he's like, I'm gonna show my kids.
He was injured, but at the same time, like, that didn't need to occur. Oh, Philip wants me to invite him. Let's invite Philip. Now, Philip gonna have to be on his best behavior.
What, is he worse
It's just
than me?
like, that's something I do not understand about the movie. He did not need to die.
Yeah. That's the thing is, if you look at the other reviews, that's what everybody else is saying.
Okay, Philip, if your mic's gonna echo, you can't be here.
Wait, hold on.
Hold up, bro, hold up.
Philip, I'm streaming right now.
Huh?
I'm streaming right now. If your thing's gonna echo, you can't be here.
It won't echo. I promise.
Okay, you're gonna have to be on your best behavior then.
Yeah, you know who else promised? Obama saying that I was going to keep my doctors.
Dan says, or Derek says hi, and how was your day? My day's going pretty alright. It hasn't been going on for very long because I may have been up very late last night.
Yeah.
But it's been alright. It's been alright so far. Philip, we were just talking about A Quiet Place. What did you think of it? I thought the ending didn't need to be the way it was. So I was a little underwhelmed by that.
That and then the lack of use of John Krasinski in that movie. Let the man speak.
It was, I don't know, it felt like a lot of emptiness, which I will say, they did a wonderful job. Like, especially for a movie that has like almost no audio, they did an incredible job of keeping like ambiance of it the entire time.
Was I
Hold
right
on,
when I was?
hold on.
Philip, don't
hold
be
on.
talking over people.
Hold on. I
Talk
had
over
an
people
idea.
again, and I will kick you, Philip. Come on, we gotta keep this civil.
Well, Grant, let me just say this real quick, alright?
Say it.
To all of Tadpole Nation. And that's all of y'all. Hold on.
To them
This
what?
isn't the. This
To
isn't
them
the State
what?
of the Union address.
Yeah, this is
I'm
what.
letting you
What
know
are you
that.
trying to say, Philip?
Tadpole Nation. A Quiet Place is an 8 out of 10 movie tops.
I would say like
shit.
7.5 maybe.
Man,
just
you're
because
being
some-
harsh.
Some of the plot. Okay, first of all, that first scene, and they talk about the whole time. It's like, oh, it's not her fault that the brother died. It is definitely partly her fault. Not all her fault. Partly her fault.
Yeah.
It
That-
really
that-
set up the movie very well, though. I thought that was
Bro,
a great
hey,
opening scene.
Hey,
See,
hey,
the
I
thing.
cannot wait for
Just say it.
the second movie.
Yeah, they did release the teaser for it. Look, it was not a bad movie. I just think there were definitely some parts where it could have been better. But I was blown away by how well, because a lot of movies, like I would say Star Wars recently, have done a terrible job of that. Because like, if at any point throughout the movie you're like, oh wait, this is a movie, like I don't care, then then you get taken out of it. Star Wars has done that a lot. I didn't really have that too much with A Quiet Place. Even though we were memeing on it the entire time, I really felt into it, Tended. Do I find out where your profile picture on Xbox is from? It is from Surf's Up. I had to watch it with my little cousin. See, that's the funny thing. I haven't even seen Surf's Up. I was trying to find. I was stupid when I first found that. I thought it was a chicken from back at the barnyard. And then when people were like, "Oh, it's that chicken from Surf's Up," I'm like, "Yeah, I know," but I didn't. I thought it was from back at the barnyard. I was debating making my profile picture the pig from back at the barnyard. That show was hilarious. I love that. Name the tower Wap Dat Sky Tower. What?
Do it.
Philip, I also
do it
do
for
need
the
to talk to you. Off stream, Philip, I do have some stuff I gotta talk to you, so...
No. We gonna address all of it.
Nope,
on
it's gonna be
stream.
off stream, Philip.
Oh,
It's gonna be
one
off
of
What's
those
it
stream.
about? What's it about?
It's about what occurred to your Xbox.
Oh.
we gonna have a
Philip is
con-
wanting to become a streamer.
That my Xbox is fucking broken.
Yeah, no, I said, Philip, we try not to drop
He's going
F-bombs
to
here.
become a streamer,
Sorry, I
an
just had to
excellent
say it.
Twitch mod, and he's going to
Nah,
be
but Philip,
giving
we're gonna
away
have a
those
conversation after the
e-thoughts,
stream.
some,
That's all I'm saying.
Something to their Patreon.
Is this
I have watched
conversation gonna be tonight?
Dan, yes. Dan, but can y'all say sorry one last time? I'll promise to let it go. Is that another one? Hey, what's going on, Kayla?
Double down.
You make me want to go watch A Quiet Place. It really is not a bad movie. I also am just not a fan of scary movies because I'm a little wuss about it. Like, I hate jump scares. I also was not a huge fan of Bird Box, just because it scared me.
Bird Box was good.
Bird Box was done all right, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like that. I won't spoil that one because we already spoiled the other one. The ending was so predictable, or at least like the type of people they found at the ending. I figured that out like 3 minutes into people dying. It's like, oh, this would just make you invincible. Like, you would just be invincible. I also felt like, the sacrifices that happened in that movie made a lot more sense than what happened in A Quiet Place. It really did. Like, those needed to happen. John Krasinski didn't need to die. That's all I'm saying. Moderator. Sup meme, not supreme. What? What's going on? Lerario. Did I watch The Irishman? I have not seen The Irishman.
So Grant,
what?
back to what I was saying. You just like totally swept that question right under the rug.
Oh, what question?
When is this off-stream call gonna happen? Because I may or may not be home.
Maybe like right when I finish.
Which is?
I don't know. I'm gonna finish maybe in like 40-ish minutes. I was only gonna go for about 2 hours.
So you're gonna stream till 5?
Probably about then. Do you have to go to work tonight?
No, I got a party I'm going to.
Ooh, big man on campus. Is the missus gonna be there?
No.
Big sad.
My mom's gonna be there. Yeah.
Oh, is it a Christmas party?
She invited me.
Is it a Christmas party, Philip?
I think it is, man. I'll just say this.
Philip, why are you talking like you're out of the hood?
Yeah.
Cause I came from Zone 6.
Philip, you are from the suburbs. You don't talk like that. I don't know why you're talking.
You grew up in one of the safest neighborhoods in St. Louis.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you did,
Nah,
Philip.
fuck the police, man.
Philip,
Fuck 'em.
stop.
What the
Philip,
fuck?
your mom is a cop.
I don't care.
Your mom is a cop and your dad's a police chief. What are you on?
You just said what now?
Your mom is a cop and your dad's a police chief. How are you gonna say F the police?
Fucking wrong.
Okay, Philip,
That's fucking wrong.
stop. Philip, stop. Stop dropping
Sorry.
F-bombs.
Sorry. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm sorry.
You're gonna
My
get me
mom and dad
demonetized.
took away
Misuse of
my
the word
phone,
is
so
very
therefore,
fluent.
F the police.
Bro, mom took the Xbox. F the police. F the system, dude. So how you gonna say your dad ain't with whatever? We'll talk
My
about this
dad's
after.
gone for the weekend, boys.
Okay, Philip, stop talking like that. Talk normal.
My dad's gone for the weekend. So this weekend I should have Bree come over.
Alright. Let's find... I believe I have gravel in one of these chests. 'Cause I need... What, Philip?
I was saying something. Can you continue elaborating on what I was saying? 'Cause I need a thinking person.
You
I
need
need
a
$1 million,
thinking person.
Philip. You got $1 million?
For a price, Philip, I could be your thinking man. Now, Philip, is this something that I can have on the stream, or are you gonna keep talking some nonsense that I can't be having?
You were I was saying something, but like I need you to help me figure out what I was saying last. You know what I'm saying?
Philip, first of all, talk normal. Stop talking like that. You don't talk like that, Philip. Talk normal.
Yes, please. Talk.
You don't talk like that, Philip.
Stop going.
You don't talk like that, Philip.
God,
Everyone on the stream,
talk
I'm sorry
like
that Philip has decided he's going to put on a caricature for you. This is not how he talks, and I don't know why he's doing this.
People who talk like that end up to be either one, the most shittiest type of human beings, or two, they have a very, very low IQ, which again tend to be the shittiest
So
human
Philip,
beings.
which are you trying to be?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Stop
That's
asking me so many
bullshit.
questions.
Philip,
Stop.
talk
Stop.
normal.
We asked you 2 questions.
Philip, I don't know why you're
That's so
talking like
many.
this. You don't talk like this. Putting up a front out here. What you
I
doing?
know what happened. I know what happened. He watched Queen
playing
and
the
Slim,
color-
so he's
I'm
gotta
play-
act like that.
Gotta go. I'll see you, Drumstick. You have a Gucci one.
Wait,
Philip
what?
in chat equals demonetized. Yeah, Philip, you gotta watch your language. Stop
Oh,
dropping
I'm
F-bombs.
sorry. Getting
I'm
demonetized.
sorry. Can't you just blur them out with that noise?
How do I blur it out? It's live.
They do it all the time in live television, don't they?
Yeah.
This is not television, and I do not have a crew working with me.
That's why I made that sound, that voice, you dimwit.
Philip, every time you want to say a swear word, just go beep. Alright, so I believe we have a finished tower now. So what should I call this tower, y'all?
Carmen Tower.
We are not calling
Put
it
it
that.
on there.
Welcome to
on
the
there.
South. See, Missouri is kind of the South, so we were one of the border states during the Civil War, so you could kind of consider us the South. So what should I name this?
Bloody Kansas, all.
Did you speed up chat, Tadpole? I did not. Go to my Insta messages. Hold up. I'm trying to get it. Let me get a name for this tower, and then I'll check Insta.
See you that way.
Can me and you play GTA later or at some point together? We probably could. I am thinking of making some videos for GTA. I would have to, I'm gonna have to figure, because I have the Elgato, and I still have that plugged into the Switch, which honestly, now that we're done with the tower, I think I might actually pull up Pokemon, and I'll show you guys some stuff that I've been doing. But, what was I gonna say? But I would need to figure that out, and then once I have that figured out, I could definitely record some of that, and we could do some heists or some stuff. Philip! Philip, one more of those and you're out.
Sorry, I
should call it Yo Mama. That's drone. That's mean.
Call my mom. I don't care. Tell her I used a swear word. I'm going to hell.
No, Philip.
Yeah.
Philip. That's not what's going
That's
on.
not how
I
it
said, what
works.
should I name the tower? And somebody said Yo Mama. The
No.
Tower of Xylo. That is a cool name.
No.
Philip, what
No.
should I name it then?
The
Should name it
Tower
Lucky 38.
of Flyers.
All right, we're calling it Tower of Xylo.
Wow. Get the bleep out of here.
Philip, if you make a tower, I will let you name it after yourself. But you have yet to make. Ooh, someone just subbed. Thank you, Waluigi Penguin, for subscribing. I appreciate that.
Grant, I'm gonna send you a donation next stream.
You're gonna send me a donation? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm also, hopefully, the next stream I do, I will make like a community post about it ahead of time, because this one was kind of, I had been planning on doing a stream this weekend at some point. Also, my sleep schedule is horrible, so I didn't wake up until 3 hours ago, so we haven't been going for too long. So I wanted to do one at noon, but I wasn't awake then. So, yeah.
Yes, the struggle.
Yeah, the struggle is real. But I don't know, we've just been staying up late playing GTA and having fun with it. And I'm really
Wanna go
enjoying
on
GTA.
later?
If y'all haven't
Minus
played, yeah,
me.
oh definitely. See, because I'm on my PC right now. I've been playing a lot on my Xbox, and when I play on my Xbox, I can't really record it. That's the difficulty. Oh, here, somebody else subscribed. I think. Larario Gaming, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that.
Well, Grant,
What?
you can, you know, if you want to call me later, that's fine. Call me off stream, that or
Yeah.
something. I don't know if I'll answer, but I will definitely return your call if I don't.
Very well.
Oh, you
It also, Phil, I don't want you to think it's
leave
not a
me-
bad thing. It's a good thing.
and-
It's a good thing.
And if you leave me a message, please leave it to be a good one.
Phil, I'm telling you, what I'm gonna talk to you about. It's going to be a good thing. So don't think I'm like mad at you or something.
Just
It's-
give me
Calls
a
him,
bunch of
"Kill
questions. Give
yourself."
me a bunch of questions.
Philip, I swear to God, you ruined my stream. Red Dead. I haven't played Red Dead. My roommate played Red Dead. Red Dead. He loved it.
Dude, get Red Dead 2,
Yeah,
man.
but,
Get Red Dead Redemption.
Okay. So now that we're done with the tower, I think I'm gonna hop off of here, and I'm gonna pull up Pokemon. Oh, also, for those of y'all asking how many megabytes it is, 474.7 megabytes. That's how big it is. Alright, let's pull
Well,
up the
Grant-
stream thing. I'm gonna pull it up for my Elgato. Let's pull out the paddles.
Gato.
Alright, hopefully y'all can see
Kevin,
it.
Did you hear what he said?
What?
What did Grant say about like calling or something? About me calling off stream or him calling
No,
off
yeah, I
stream?
said I'd call you off stream.
Call me off stream. I don't know if I'll get back, but send me a lovely voice
Alright,
message.
so we're gonna
together
open
if
up
you're missed
Pokemon.
call. Thanks, buddy. Bye-bye.
You leaving? I'll see you, man.
Bye, chat. Bye, Kevin.
Philip is talking
Bye,
like an uneducated son.
everyone. Bye.
Goodbye. Alright. Let's pull this up. I have this open on another screen just that I can see it better. You've been really enjoying GTA lately. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like, oh, that's right. I forgot to check my,
So,
My Insta.
there's some things about GTA I like, and I want to get off the game. People who
Oh,
have
this is
the
a bit loud.
oppressor,
Hold up. Let me turn this down.
people who own the oppressor,
Let's turn that to
see, they're
5.
mouth breathers. It's just a fact. If you own an oppressor and you use it just to kill people and ruin their fun, you just breathe out of your mouth.
Queasy, I'm not even playing GTA at this point, or not GTA, I'm not even playing Minecraft at this point, so I might invite you off the stream, but for now we're just going to do it like this. So, I'm in the wild area. First of all, I'm going to do a raid right here, while I explain. basically what I have been doing.
Shadow Legends.
What I was doing, and let's save it too. As you can see, I have like 200 hours into this game. I have been playing it a lot. And I did like a ton of raids and stuff, and I have quite a few shiny Pokemon now. And quite a few like level 100. What?
Pro gamer moment.
Total gamer moment. Yeah, so I have quite a few shinies. After I finish this raid, I'm going to show them off, because I've just been trying to get on level 100. And I have a lot of them at this point, because I may or may not have been utilizing a certain thing. So when I got the Switch last year, I also got a little device called, I think it's called the Switch Up, which, like, not sponsored or not, whatever. What's up, Philip? I'm not sure why you left the party and joined the chat, but that's alright. But I got this little Switch Up thing that made it to where I could play. Oh my gosh, why is this so loud? See, okay, I have the audio down pretty low. I'm gonna turn it to like 2. It shouldn't be that loud. Like it's not going that loud through here. But the Switch Up basically made it to where you can play it with a go on, hit it. You can play the Switch with like any controller. And so I was able to like hook up my my controller to it. And so I hook up the controller. Okay. What is going on that it's so loud? Let me pull up Elgato. We're gonna lower the sound on that a little bit. There we go. Sorry, I just went dumb there for a second. It made it to where you can play with any controller. So I hooked in my Xbox controller, but they also released a new thing that made it to where you can do like a special mode that they have. I don't know how to, they call it like Pokemon mode, I think. And what it does is, like, if you hit a certain button combination, it automatically picks up eggs and then hatches them. And it's pretty cool. And so I can just have that running. So like yesterday when I went to IKEA, I had that running, and I came back and I had a shiny Pokemon. And it's, some people will say it's cheating. I think to some extent it may kind of be. Although it's not the same way where, like, it used to be where you could, because I did use like a power save where you could literally like gen Pokemon into the game. It's not like that. It's not that bad, because I still have to do a ton of breeding to get the right one that I want. But you know, it's a bit different. So now I have a ton of not a ton, but I have like over a full party of shinies. And so when we're done here, I'm gonna show that off. Philip says, "I love you, no homo." I appreciate that, my dude. And again, I'll call you in a little bit. Do I still talk to Salbert? I do still talk to Salbert. I don't know how much she wants me to talk about her life. But I talked to her yesterday while I was at IKEA, actually. I was messaging her a bunch on Snapchat. And she has a new boyfriend. And so she's just been spending time with him. And so, yeah, that's how she's doing. She's doing pretty well.
All the nice guys, /nice guys in the chat. Jimmy!
She said that hopefully, though, like next week, we'd be able to play. So, where's Comedy and Aubrey? Comedy, I don't know if he was here. Aubrey had to go. But she was here earlier. Tended, me and your world are almost the same. Like, mine is 460 megabyte. Okay, Jerome Napper, hit me up after this. I want to check out your world, then. Because that's got to be pretty big. But yeah, she's been doing all right. She's working. She got herself a job, so she's been going to work. She absolutely loves... she absolutely loves The Mandalorian, and she loves Baby... Like, she keeps posting memes about Baby Yoda, and I find it hilarious. So, she's doing pretty well. Life's going good for her. I did stop playing Minecraft. I finished that tower, and I think probably at the end of the stream we'll go back and take a look at the tower. I finished the tower, and so I wanted to show off some of the stuff that I've been doing on Pokemon, because that's a big reason. I know currently it's GTA, but I've been playing a lot of Pokemon recently. Like, every day still, and I'm up to like 200 hours, so I figured I would show off what I'm doing. Hey, Mobile Games for Life, how you doing? It's been a quick minute, and this is the first time I've been back in a quick minute too. Kevin, do you have any suggestions for some games I should try out?
Try out the Outer Worlds. You should definitely try out Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, do the story mode and just stream.
See, I had heard The Outer Worlds, I've heard mixed reviews about it, because I've heard some people saying it was like less than what they expected.
So the mixed reviews, I've been seeing the same things you have. People are saying the game is too short. That I disagree with that. If you actually play the game and you, for say, do the side quests, or maybe there's not really any challenges, but there's just side quests, and actually like look into the lore, because it's made by the same people who made Fallout New Vegas. Excuse me. It's made by the same people who made Fallout New Vegas, so it's fun. It's got a lot of funny dialogue. It's got all that wacky nonsense that New Vegas had, but there is some things. Yeah, I would say wacky. There are some things though that kind of like make you think, yeah, Bethesda actually did this part kind of better than Obsidian. But it is fun. People were saying that's too short. Like one guy's like, I beat it in 2 hours. Yeah, probably because you put the game difficulty on easiest.
Oh shoot, I just failed a raid. I didn't even realize that, Lamau. Okay.
Yeah, anyway. They probably just, put the game difficulty on easiest, speed ran through it, or speed run, and that's how they beat it. So, I wouldn't really listen to the people who were like, I beat it in 2 hours. Okay, I've been playing the game for about a week, and I just landed in Byzantium. I haven't beat it yet.
I just heard that it was like underwhelming, and that's all I was saying.
It was overhyped, I guess you could say, but it kind of had all the things that Fallout 4 was missing. Yeah, well, I guess you could say that. Other games, Red Dead Redemption 2.
We don't need to invite people.
Really, really good game. Really good graphics. But there's a lot to do in it. It's kind of like GTA 5, just in the Wild West, and you're an outlaw.
Isn't it? From what I've seen, it looks like it's more story-based, though. Is the online half decent?
The online, Rockstar's working on that right now, because for a while, because the game's only a year old, but for right now, Rockstar is focusing on two things, and it's Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC, and trying to get the multiplayer up and running, because for a while, the multiplayer on Red Dead 2 was, one, delayed, and two, it wasn't really fun. Like, yeah, you immediately get in for maybe about the first week or something. It's like, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's running around, shooting people, doing certain...
Call me old-fashioned, but, like, I don't know. When online was for GTA, the online for GTA was good from the get-go, though.
Yes, it was. But the one thing I don't like about Red Dead 2 Online is the karma level. They got a karma level just like the story mode does on single player. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like being judged just for fooling around, going to a base and just killing people and having fun like I did in Red Dead 1 Online. Now, story mode, I can get that. That's your choice if you want to be helpful to people you're playing as Arthur or John Marston. I won't spoil anything for you. But the multiplayer, I just, like I said, I don't like the karma system.
Philip, I appreciate you saying you love me, buddy. I appreciate that.
Okay,
Again, Philip, I don't know why you left the party and then just started saying stuff in the chat. You can come back to the party if you want. Hey, what's up? How was your day? I love your videos. You were so amazing. I listen to them while I'm playing and you inspire me. Scorpion, I appreciate that. That is so kind. I feel bad that I haven't made videos in a quick minute, but you know what? I appreciate that you like them. Thank you so much. That's really nice. Your world sounds like a huge world, so you can invite me, Queasy. Yeah, Queasy, I'll check out the world too after I'm finished with the live stream. I also need to get something to eat after the live stream because I woke up, had like a tangerine, talked to my mom for a bit, and then started the stream. So I probably ought to eat. What's up? Sideways face. I don't even know what to call you, but what's up? How you doing, Mr. Content Face? I don't know what that's called. But Kevin, I would say, Kevin, did you ever like Pokemon?
No, I never got into it.
Like, did you never play it, or did you not like it if you did play it?
I just didn't like it. It wasn't my thing.
Well, do you not like turn-based games?
I mean, depends. I mean, there's games like Hearts of Iron, which are kind of turn-based, a little bit strategy, but I just don't really care much for Pokemon. I mean, all you're doing is just tossing a ball and spawning a creature, and you fight that creature. I'm not into those types of games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fighting games are not really my kind of thing.
See, yeah, because my roommate and I have like completely different tastes in video games for the most part. Like he really likes like Mortal Kombat and like Call of Duty type games. I'm more of like I like games where like the progress you do builds up and you get cooler and cooler. I don't know. It's like with Pokemon, I guess I like collecting things then, because even in GTA I get the cars, and you get different guns and stuff like that.
I like games that have progression, like Minecraft, Hearts, Fallout, stuff like that. But there's one game on PC, if you're ever looking towards Steam or anything, look up Hearts of Iron. It's a strategy game.
I've heard of it. It's just, it doesn't seem like it's for me.
Okay. That's alright.
I will say, though, I always thought it was like a niche game, but there's a lot of people who play it. A lot more than I expected.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's very historically accurate, and it's just... It also explores different alternate realities. If you play as America, do you want to take down, let's say, Roosevelt supported the Silver Shirts, which were like the fascist...
Civilization?
Yeah, it is. It is a lot like
my brother
Civilization.
loves Civ 5.
Yeah, except it's revolved a lot more around World War II. But then again, there's mods where people can bring it back to World War I, or even one guy I saw bring it to Civil War, or hell, even a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Combat, yo, what's going on? In sideways face, I'm sorry. You are a lady, so thank you. I'm sorry that your day's going bad, and I hope it gets better, and I hope, you know, you can enjoy the stream. And hopefully that makes your day a little bit better. Ooh, that took some damage. I very much see Pokemon, I will say, Pokemon is not perfect. It most certainly is not perfect, and there are things that I feel like the Pokemon company just wants to like brush off. Like the fact that they didn't have the dex was lazy. They should have had the national dex. Like I don't know if you heard about that. There's basically like 800 total Pokemon that Pokemon has created, and for this game, they basically just decided they're only going to put in 400, which is like 100 new and like 300 that they randomly chose. That's just lazy. And because they said, oh, we had to make new character models, we had to do this, we had to do that. They lied. They didn't. Like, they used the same character models from old games. Now, with that, I'm really mad about that, because there is definitely room to have every Pokemon in this game. It would have made it a bit harder at times. I'm sorry, but nobody cares. Well, Glitch, I'm sorry to hear that. I care. But, like, it was lazy the way they did that. With that being said, quality of life, they improved a ton of quality of life things, and I love that. I just wish it had every Pokemon in the game. That's why I'm a bit upset about the game. Okay, boomer. Alright, so now that we got that, I'm gonna go to... So in the past, first of all, I did finish the Pokedex, so I just have like a ton of Pokemon now. The main ones that I care about and that y'all might care about are, here we have Colossal. Didn't I name this one? Hold up, where's the one that I named? Where's mine? Yeah, Pony Girl, here she is. Pony Girl is level 84. We got a perfect Ice Skew, although y'all don't care about that. We have Zamazenta, which I don't think has been in a video yet. We have Eternatus. I don't think that one's been in a video yet either. Where's Thicky? Here's Thicky. Thicky's doing Gucci. We have Hades as well. He's up to level 94, because we've beaten the Elite Four quite a few times with him. Y'all should not be here. Most of the main Pokemon though that I was playing with, they honestly were not that great at Pokemon. I was using them because I wanted to learn the new Pokemon. The team that I'm trying to rock with now I got a Dragapult that, as you can see on screen, is perfect. It has perfect IVs, and then my Eevee trained it as well. We also have a Sirfetch'd, same situation there. We have a shiny Phalanx. We have a shiny Dreepy. And then we have Pony Girl. So where are all the shinies I have? Actually, I'll show you in the Pokedex, because the Pokedex will actually show you what the regular versus the shiny looks like. So recently, we got the Sizzlipede. This is what you can... Actually, let's go here. If you look on its back, the back is normally brown. This one is blue. But if we go to Centiskorch, this is how the normal one looks. This is how my shiny looks. And so, I'm very excited about that one. We also have some shiny. I know y'all don't care too much about it, so I won't spend too much time on the shinies that we got. But we have... This is what the normal Grookey looks like thicky. And this is what the shiny looks like. And then if we go to Scorbunny, this is how normal Scorbunny looks. This is the shiny. This is normal Sobble. And then this is the shiny. So they basically just look a little different. And so I've gotten some shinies. I love catching shinies. I have fun with it. And so now we've just been... We've been going for them. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I think I'll do a couple more raids. And then I might call it there because it's been about 2 hours for the stream so far. So yeah, I think at like 5 o'clock, I might call it there. Normal and dark. This is one where we can have our boy Phalanx come in. I called him 1 by 1 too, just because, you know, it's a good meme. Because he got a bunch. He's basically like a little centipede, and he be bulling. What even is? Oh, it's a Lanoon. Oh, I forgot. I also got a shiny Obstagoon that I can show off. That was the second shiny I ever got, I believe. Because the first one I got was actually a the Scorbunny was the first one that I got. And so this is the one we bulling. Is no one gonna talk? Yeah, I mean, I think when I talk about Pokemon, people sort of lose interest, which I can't blame them for, because I know most people are here to watch. Oh, hey, Peachy. What's going on? Most people are here to see the Minecraft videos I make. I enjoy other games, and so I like to broaden my horizons. So, I like to make videos about things I like to do. And that's something that I should say. Part of the reason I made so much Pokemon content is I understand not everyone wants to watch it, but I don't ever want to make YouTube videos just because I think they'll get views, or just because, you know, I think like the, something like the duping tutorial, I think it'll actually help. But most videos I make because I think they're funny, I think they're interesting. I don't ever really want to be making videos just for the sake of making videos, or to get views or things like that, because I just think that's a dumb reason to make them. So, as long as I can, I want to make videos that I want to make. And it's like, you know, I'm not doing this to be beholden to anybody. I'm not doing it to make money or anything like that. I'm just doing them because I think they're fun. So long as I enjoy a game, that's what I want to play. And I was really enjoying Pokemon, and I just hadn't been really all that interested in Minecraft in a little bit. So that's why I made videos on that. Also, my boy Fareed has been trying to get me to, he's been trying to get me to do, what's it called? Left 4 Dead 2, because we were playing that a bit, right before finals. He wants me to do videos on that, so if y'all are interested in that, we can do that.
Left 4 Dead 2 is fun.
It's a fun game. I'm bad at it. I'm really bad at it. Like,
were you playing on PC or?
Yeah, I'm playing it mouse and keyboard, and it's tough. It is tough. It is, the aiming on it's just, because, like, he and Ashton were both telling me, if you're going to play that, you should really plug your controller, and I'm like, I can do it without a controller. I cannot do it without a controller. I am not that good.
Yeah.
I think I definitely need to chill it out if I'm going to do it like that. What's up, Mr. Snorlaxy-lax? Alright. We have about 2 minutes till it's been 2 hours. So, actually, no, I have about 10 minutes that I wanted to keep going. We're gonna go till 5. We're gonna go till 5. Skirt, skeet, skeet. Hey, Jew boy, what's poppin'? Ben, are you on Xbox? If you are, I'll invite you. What's brackin', bruh? I saw you posted on your Insta that you were out with the missus. So I hope y'all was having fun. Hold up, let me check to see if you're on right now. Let's open up ye old Xbox app. Juboy, does not appear that you are on Xbox. What's the situation right now, Ben? What's that all about? Ooh. We gonna switch, we gonna pull out Thicky for this here fight. Cause Thicky hasn't been in a fight in a while. I feel bad. He's up to 94 just because I haven't gotten him all the way to 100. But I also bred a perfect IV Garuki, and I have a shiny one. And you know what? I'll be trying to do those too. I want to make sure I get those used. But yeah. So Kevin, do you have any plans for Christmas? Ain't you going home for Christmas?
I'll actually be on duty on Christmas, but
Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
oh no, it's alright. I'm still going home soon, so.
Well, at least there's that. Do you have any plans, or like, do they have like a special meal or anything for it?
Oh yeah, we'll have Christmas dinner.
Forever alone right here, Peachy. You ain't gonna be forever alone, Peachy. I'm sure there's somebody out there for you. Don't be saying that.
Don't become an incel.
Yeah, don't accept being an incel.
No, okay, look, no, just because you can't get your girlfriend doesn't mean you're an incel. Incels are the guys.
It's because you're
just...
a piece of shit. No, I'm playing.
No, incels are just fucking weird. They just sit in the computer all day. See, the stereotypical image is basically a neck beard. Am I wrong? It's usually a neck beard.
You're not right.
But the thing.
See, I don't understand people who like actually view themselves as an incel. It's like, why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, it's people who don't really, like, they want a girlfriend, all right? They want to have a relationship, but they don't really apply themselves, and that's what we were talking about earlier. It's like, in order to progress, you have to apply yourself. Well, these guys don't really apply themselves. Some, yeah, and some do, and they still call themselves incels. Like, no, you're actually trying to get out of the bubble. That's good.
Drone Napper said, "Tended, I'm not gonna be able to talk because I'm going to watch in my Nintendo Switch while I talk to my girlfriend." That's all Gucci, Drone Napper. It's all Gucci. Combat. I should use the pick block. I don't know what the pick block actually is. Is that like an actual thing, or is that like a mod I would have to get? If I can get a girlfriend, you can too. Come on, Queez. You don't need to put disrespect on your name like that.
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself.
Now, I can understand some of the people's societal issues. Like me, ever since I joined the military, I got hit on, I think, 3 times. But it's all been people who are just, I want to say, like, one-night stand people. You know.
You looking for something real then?
Yeah, long term. You know, it's called monogamy.
Kevin's out here being such an r/good guy. Not a nice guy, a good guy.
Yeah, yeah. See, there's a huge difference between good guys and nice guys. You ever watch the YouTube complication? No, I'm serious. You ever watch the YouTube complications of r/nice guys? They always say nice guy. It's like, I'm like this. I'm a gentleman. Nobody fucking asked for a damn gentleman. Nobody's
fedora, milady.
Yeah, nobody's asking for that. The best ones are guys who like talk as if they're in a really classic British movie. It's such
a classic British movie.
Yeah, yeah.
You are a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, no, they use romantic words. They romanticize their own words, but for example, I was watching this one where the girl was like, "Yeah, I'm watching a movie right now," and I can't remember what it was. He's like, "A delightful taste, but adequate." And she called him out for it. And he's like, "Could you stop talking like that?" "What do you mean, my dear? Stop talking like
what
you're
means
a
you,
gentleman."
milady?
Yeah, he's like, stop talking like a gentleman. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to seem impressive, but it's not working. In fact, it's actually annoying and creepy. Like, yes, somebody puts it perfectly. Yes.
Reddit has lied to me. This is the only way.
Yeah.
It's something. Oh, the block key is something that I can like set. It's a button on my controller or my keyboard. Okay, I will look into that then. Your love life is complicated. Understandable, Peachy. You know what? If it's complicated though, that means there's something there.
Yeah, at least you're not one of those guys who are like polyamorous, who have like 3 different boyfriends or 3 different girlfriends.
Oh, I saw a video the other day about one of those where they
Was
had...
it in Australia? Just a big fat chick with like 3 different guys and
I don't think it was Australia. No, I'm pretty sure they were American. There were like 4 or 5 of them, and then she was pregnant. It's like ruh-roh raggy.
No, was she wearing like a pink shirt?
I don't think so. It definitely wasn't Australian though.
Okay, I thought it was maybe I was watching off an Australian channel.
Well, okay, if you were watching, there were 3 people and it was Australian, and I'm watching there was like 4 or 5 and they were American. I think we were seeing.
There were 3 guys and 1 woman. But the thing is, like, why would you guys go for this one girl? And besides that, she was not good looking at all. She was obese. She had a shirt on saying, "This is what feminist looks like," or something like that. Which I thought that was completely
big rude right now. You gotta be nice to people, Kevin. Come on now.
What? Who the hell's saying I need to be nice?
I'm saying that. Be nice.
What? Saying that she looked disgusting?
True, and you're a girl. Oh, my B. I didn't mean to imply that you were a Molly instead of a Famali. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Anyway.
I'm an r/nice guy. Come on.
r/nice. Yeah. I want to come up with like another example of what I've seen from these.
I don't know. You just gotta be a. Don't be an r/nice guy. Just be a nice guy.
No. Well, yeah, be a nice guy, but don't be the r/nice guy.
Be a nice guy, not an r/nice guy.
Or be a good guy. Yeah. I mean that's what, since they ruined the word nice guy, I prefer good guy.
Bro, I held the door and we aren't engaged yet? What is this?
Yeah, like you said last night, it's like when you open the door for her, tip your fedora, but she doesn't immediately get on her knees. Like, what the hell am I doing wrong?
Chivalry is dead!
Yeah, no, it's not. See, that's the thing. When I talked about those 3 girls, one was like she failed out of boot camp, but she was looking for somebody to be with her. But you could tell right off the bat. Like I looked, because the first thing you want to do when you get with somebody is look at their social media page, look at their Facebook, look at everything they have, just to be safe.
I don't know if that's the first thing you want to do.
Well, not on the spot, obviously. Like, yeah, hold on, I gotta verify you real quick.
Hi, honey. I'm not a honey. I'm a person.
No, just. Like, look who they are, who their
Your birthday was on the
is.
18th? Happy belated. Oh, my birthday is in, like, less than 2 months at this point.
Oh, yeah, fuck what I was saying.
Kevin. Okay, Kevin, when's your birthday? What month, I should say. Actually, don't dox yourself. You don't have to dox yourself.
That's not doxing yourself.
If you give out your birthday.
Well, yeah.
Kevin, I'll just find it off your Facebook. That's all we gotta do.
You're gonna look through my Facebook and you're just gonna.
Well, you're gonna look through someone else's Facebook. See, I do remember. I don't know if you still did this.
If she ever looks through my Facebook, she's gonna either 1 say like, yeah, I found the right guy, or 2, yeah, fuck this weirdo.
I had to stop following you on Insta because you would post like right after you got out of like basic.
You're about to get 6 squeakers to join this party. Please make this invite.
Oh my gosh. Okay, John, I'm streaming, by the way. If you didn't know that.
Yes, I realize.
Okay, so keep it cash money.
Well, we keep it cash money.
Kevin, I had to stop following you on Insta because you would post like 8 times a day about like I'm a mineman or like whatever, and I'm like, what even is this?
What? I wish you didn't say that.
I don't know what any of that means.
It was not 8 memes. And besides, I wasn't saying it was a mime.
Okay, I should say I don't follow that many people on Instagram, so I saw you. You were like every other post I saw, and I'm like, what is this?
Well, you say you're every other post, and besides that, Instagram's like not every single post every day. It's sometimes from posts 2 days ago or 3 days ago.
Oh, well, I would see them constantly, and I'm like, Kevin, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. I will say, you got a hefty meme supply.
A meme supply? Yeah, I do have a good meme supply.
Who's your dealer?
Joker.
You're back. What's up, Drone Napper? Girlfriend's going to eat dinner. Your birthday is in 3 days, aka the 24th. Happy early birthday, Peachy. And I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Now, I will say that's the rough thing, because my birthday's in February, but I still get that thing where, like, usually, I should say normally I don't really get gifts for my birthday. Not that I don't get gifts, but it's like, Christmas is a much bigger deal in my household than in, you're gonna get, okay, you got healed up a little bit. Christmas is a much bigger deal than, like, birthdays and stuff like that, so, like, but when your birthday is the day before Christmas, I have to imagine people are constantly like, this is a birthday and Christmas gift. And that has to be the worst part. Because that does not sound enjoyable.
Oh, Christmas presents. Well, no, here's a different outlook on that. If you have a birthday in December and you get one gift for Christmas and your birthday, you then have a larger money pool, because think of it, if you got 2 gifts of lower prices.
No, but that's the thing though. Around Christmas, everyone's like, I'm already spending a bunch of money on all this other stuff, so here's one gift. If you have a birthday in like June, you getting like presents in December and like a similar amount of presents in June. Because it's not that people are spending twice as much because it's for both. It's that they're spending the same amount and just saying it acts as both.
Yeah, I mean, well, it does depend on your family. It's some people.
I don't know nobody who has a December birthday who gets double.
My friend does. My friend Joe.
Well,
he gets hella shit.
Is it Joe Mama?
No, it's my friend Joe Slam. No. No. But it also depends on like how much you like presents and shit like that, and how much you like receiving that kind of shit. I guess I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
See,
cash money.
I don't know. I'm not going too hard on the
I don't know.
swear
That'd be
words
my
today.
odds. Yeah.
Just because it's like, see, I don't know if I told you about this. There's like this law COPPA that, you know, if they think your stuff is for kiddos, you losing all your, not all the money. I don't care so much about like getting demonetized, which is why I'm now okay with like the swearing and all that. I'm more concerned about they're gonna fine you, and I don't want to get fined because it's like a $48,000 fine. I don't have $48,000, not even close.
Grant, why is it every time I look up your stream, there's always like anime?
There's always anime what?
Sorry, some kid spoke. I was like, what the fuck? Why is there always anime advertisements? Like those weird ass anime.
I have no idea.
Have you seen? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. No.
No. Okay. For some reason, YouTube like keeps advertising me fucking anime.
If you would,
oh yeah, they advertise anime as well. Like they advertise a lot of different anime.
It's not even anime, it's like low-key hentai, if you ever see the advertisements.
Okay,
well,
I need to see what's getting advertised on my channel, because I do not want y'all having to see some anime. Some like questionable content when you just trying to see a wholesome video about the craft.
Right, you need to make this party invite only.
I'm not the host. Kevin's the host. This is actually going to be the first Christmas/birthday without my grandpa. I'm really sorry to hear that. I know what I don't want to act like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, but it's like my grandma used to live with us until I was 15 and she died.
Who are you people?
Okay, can you purge the party, Kevin?
Yes, I just made an invite.
My grandma lived with us until I was 15 and every Christmas was wonderful. And okay, you might need to like actually purge. You might need to actually purge the party, not just make it invite only. But
no, I did.
Those were people
in his background.
I'm back.
Oh, that's where that screaming is coming from. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, who were those people joining? They were all like from Rainbow Six Siege.
Probably some people he's playing with. But anyway, back to my point. We would have like every Christmas with her, and it was wonderful and it was wholesome, and I love my grandma. And she is and was a very, very amazing person. And, you know, we would get a little spoiled on Christmas. She would always give us, like, sleds and stuff like that. And she would always give us presents that I absolutely cherished. She, you know, obviously, she obviously didn't know, like, the video games and stuff like that. But the gifts she gave us were always great gifts. And we also love to, you know, get her a bunch of gifts and spoil her. Because my grandma is amazing. I love my grandma so much. And that first Christmas without her,
Grandma, I
was a
want
very-
Call of Duty, Black Ops.
I'm
for
not
the
gonna
Xbox.
I'm not gonna
Gets
act
Call of
like
Duty
Christmas-
Black Ops for the Wii.
I'm not gonna act like Christmas is gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same. You know, it's a little rough. That first one without her was not as great, because it's literally one less person you get to share the happiness with, and so it was a little sad, but that doesn't mean it has to be a bad experience. Christmas is still fun. Christmas is still Christmas. It's just, you'll never forget them.
And a lot of times
Rome
it's like
is Rome.
it's not so much remembering like how sad it is like of losing your loved one. It's more about just like remembering how amazing your time with them was. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm very lucky for the fact that, like, my mom, every Christmas we've ever had, like when I was younger, we had a camcorder that we record them on, and now we do it with a phone. We record every Christmas we have, and so we still have a lot of videos of Grandma being happy on Christmas, and
That's awesome.
so I still got the memories, and I love her for
That's
that.
great.
And we were lucky because I know a lot of people, if Grandpa has a heart attack or something like that, because my grandma had heart issues. She very well could have had a heart attack and just dropped dead one day, but, she had some where her heart weakened over time, and we knew she was sick, and we had a few months that we got to spend with her before her heart gave out, and so, this is getting sappy, but it's like, enjoy the time you have. And you still have a lot of people that you love and care for, and it's not going to be the same. But you shouldn't try and make it the same. You should try and make new happy memories with what you have. Oh, well that sure was fun. John, how's your day been since you just got here?
It's been pretty alright. I made some really.
Oh, my apologies. Let me finish. Let me let you finish. I'm sorry.
I made some pretty good food. I made some stuffed chili peppers or poppers.
What'd you put in
That were
them?
real.
What'd you stuff them with?
It was a cream cheese with shredded cheese, as well as some bacon bits. We also had some cayenne pepper, some onion powder. It was really good.
You ever want something good? They have at my school. They're called like vegetarian, because they always have a vegetarian thing or whatever that you can get. They have their peppers filled with like quinoa and rice and different stuff. Those things are the bomb, and they're actually pretty healthy. Like, because it's not filled with a bunch of like unhealthy stuff. Those things are the bomb. If you ever want something good, get like, are you talking like the little ones, or are you talking like the big bell peppers that are like the size of your fist?
No, the tiny ones. And we also
we have tiny ones downstairs. I might make some of those.
It's really good. We did you don't have to, but we did a flour. We did an egg wash and then a flour, and then egg wash and flour, and we like fried them.
Oh, so like you battered them. Okay.
Yeah, battered them. It was a dry batter though, or a dry breading. But and we seasoned the flour too. But it wasn't. Honestly, I feel like they were better without. But it was still really good either way.
That sounds pretty good.
But stuffed peppers are really good with the big bell peppers. Those are really good, like with like ground beef or like chicken with rice. Those are really good with like sriracha sauce too. Oh my gosh.
Oh, see, personally, I love the Frank's Red Hot sauce.
That is really good too.
Because Frank's Red Hot, it's not that hot, and it has a really good flavor.
It does. It really does.
Because, like, sriracha has a good amount of heat to it. Damn, you're making me hungry now. All I had this morning was, like, a tangerine. I'm hungry. I gotta make something to eat
love
now.
tangerines.
I realized the time has gotten away from me. Before I do that, Drone Napper, I did see your message about your grandpa. I'm very sorry to hear that. It's always sad when you lose someone you love. But you know what? There are new memories to be made, and you still have a lot of people who love and care for you.
Amen, brother.
One of your grandmas passed in September of last year, and your second one, yeah, it's sad. Well, yeah, because my grandma died in 2015, and then 2 years later my grandpa died, so I now don't have any grandparents, which is sad. But at the same time, I have a lot of family, and I have people that I still love. So, you know what? Things change, and you miss people, but that doesn't mean you can't be happy with the people who are still here.
Yeah. I have 2 grandparents. I really only consider that I have 2, but I really only hang around and spend time with one. It's my grandmother. She's really nice. Love her to death. My grandfather is on my dad's side, and we don't really do a lot with them because they're part of like bad stuff. They do not too good things.
They say heck and shoot sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, it is now past 5 o'clock, and I said I was going to end it at 5, so I think we're going to wrap it up around here. How about this? I'll finish this raid, and then we'll call it there for the stream.
Hey, everybody, remember what we said, like all the advice we gave. It's actual good life advice.
Bro, if I
Take
come
it to
back
heart.
here on the next stream, and I don't have at least 3 millionaires in my chat, I'm going to flip. We gave you life
That's
advice.
not what we're talking
We
about.
gave you life advice. We told you what it took to make yourself better than the rest. So, if you aren't out here making bank, what is your excuse? I will say also, it's
Remember,
better that you
don't
have
be an
people
incel.
that... What?
Don't be an incel.
Exactly.
Don't be so... I'll live by that. I live by that every day. Every day I wake up and I'm like, is that... No, I love the Michael... Where was it? No, it was Dwight who said, you know, I always think, would a stupid person do this? And if they would, I don't do that thing. But at the same time, stupid people drink water and breathe. So... yeah, no, my first grandpa died like 12 years before I was born. I didn't get to meet him. And then my grandma died when I was like 3 or something. So I barely remember her. But this is getting too sappy. I don't want this to be about, you know, grandparents are gone. I want this to be about we're having fun. Who is playing music right now?
I'm sorry. I was watching an ad
Step
on Instagram. It was some stupid thing. It said if you see a water bottle in your tire well, don't touch it and ask for help. It was like some weird stuff's been going around, man.
You walk outside and there's like a bottle of water. Ooh, that voice crack. You walk outside and there's like a bottle of water next to your car. You're like, no, no, no.
Not this. Not this.
You just start crying. It's like, you know, you call your dad. It's like, Dad, I need help. It's like, what is it? There's a bottle of water next to my tire. I don't know what this means. Tended, you said you would meet me and wanted to see my world. Do you still want to come and join?
Yeah, what's
yeah,
up?
I will. It might be a bit though, Drone Napper, before I get on, because I'm gonna make something to eat first.
What?
But no, Drone Napper said he has a world that's like 460 megabytes, and I want to check that out, cause this sounds pretty dapper, to be honest. No, don't die, don't die, don't die. He died. Big sad. No, I do love those like those ads they have on Snapchat, and I guess I haven't seen that many on Insta, but Snapchat and Facebook just have some stupid ads. It's like, you know, you won't believe what happened here. It's like, looks like all you're doing is doing some basic repairs on your car. And that is that. Santa Scorch has gone down. We're gonna throw one last Pokeball. Hopefully I catch the man. Or the woman. I don't know, actually. I don't actually know. Throw it, throw it. And for the final raid of the stream, are we gonna get it? 1 shake? 2 shake? Actually, I do have a shiny Santa Scorch, so I don't know if I need this. 3 shakes? He could still get out. And that is that. We have caught the final one of the stream. Well, you know what, y'all? I think we had a fun stream. We made a tower. If y'all were not there for that, I can't. Well, no, it's a little late. I don't think I'm gonna go back for that. If y'all didn't see it, we made a tower early in the stream. We did finally finish it. We had a good time. We played a little bit of Pokemon. I showed off some of my shinies. But all in all, I thought we had a good time. Let me look up at the camera. There we go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you're new here, I would love it if you stuck around and subscribed. If you haven't liked it already, come on. I spent like, this is almost 2.5 hours now. I have given up my time. I did what I could. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate you giving me a like. If you like any of my other content or you want to see anything else, you can let me know. I did post a community post. If you want to go comment on that and tell me what kind of videos you think I should make. I think I want to do like a GTA one. I'm not sure what I would do for Minecraft at this point, just because like, I don't know. I have a little booklet of things that I have for ideas that I want to make, but I'm not terribly creative right now. So if you have any ideas for things you think I should make, let me know. And hopefully I will have a video up within the next couple of days. And if I don't have a stream between now and Christmas, and you celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Tschüss, Kinder.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Don't.
Except for Joe, you know who you are.
Joe.
I'll play Joe. No, sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Get out of here. Steve. Cut him off. Cut that dude off.
And if your name is Steve and you don't know what I'm talking about, that ain't you. Steve knows who he is. So thank y'all so much
Steve
for watching.
knows, okay?
He knows.
Okay,
He knows.
he knows. So if your name is Steve and you don't know, it's not you. Don't sweat it, alright?
Yeah.
Tschüss, Kinder.
Tschüss, Kinder.
Tschüss, Kinder.